What the fuck is good, everybody?
Ow! How we doing? What's
it's actually not Friday night. It's actually a Thursday, and I am in the studio here with my fucking homie, my fucking friend, Christian Widmer.
Anything else?
My homie?
There. Okay, we'll take it. We'll run it back again. How's it going? I'm Christian Widmer. Yeah, dude, it feels good to be here finally. First time in the studio / apartment and everything.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah, feeling really good.
Welcome to the first Happier Club. While we're getting a little buzz.
Yeah, we are, because you did Sober October and everything. So
did you do Sober October?
I did not, dude. I remember I tried to do it last year, and then I just totally gave in a couple of days, I think.
I feel it.
Maybe not even a day. I think I just kind of decided, like, what's the point? And then I was like, yep, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
The way that I look at it, it's like, it's like, can I do it? Yeah. That's the main thing for me. It's like, can I do it?
Right.
And that's when I'm just like, that's why it's like in my head to do it.
Yeah, I think I give you mad props for that, because I think on my can I do it level, I'm like on 10 is like I'm super disciplined. I have no problem stopping anytime. I'm like a 2 or 3 where it's like, dude, this might be a little tougher than I thought. /
yeah, maybe
I should take it easy, one step at a time. I don't know, this whole cold turkey thing.
You want to do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you close that window?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. I forgot about it.
Oh yeah, me too.
We'll be good. And everybody, I wanted to, while he's closing that window, we have the screen set up now. So now we can Google some stuff and we can share it with you guys while we're doing some Googling. And if we have some stories we want to talk about. What kind of beer we have today, Christian?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get my headphones back on.
What kind of beer are we sipping on today?
We are sipping on my favorite beer up in Santa Barbara is M Special. So starting out in Goleta, and now they just opened up a new location downtown State Street, and it's pretty bitchin'. So great outdoor dining. Yeah, we were there Tuesday night.
Nice.
So no, I'm sorry. Last night actually, Wednesday. Oh, nice. Yeah, we were there last night. Well, I got a couple too many, so
this is
real quick.
The grapefruit IPA.
Yeah,
the G-Town, baby.
Nice. Yeah.
That's where my stepdad's from, but he lived there for a minute too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually let's little dive into little Santa Barbara. So obviously you grew up in
Santa Barbara, born and raised. All first 18 years of my life.
Nice.
And then I grew up kind of like on the border between Goleta and Santa Barbara. Mm-hmm. So in my school district, I was kind of going for Goleta schools and everything. So I went to Goleta Valley Junior High instead of La Galena. Mm-hmm. I went to DP my freshman year.
DP.
Yeah, Dos Pueblos. Nice. That's right. Yeah. So, and then I transferred after freshman year to San Marcos.
Why?
Well, it was mostly because, honestly, basketball, for sports and my friends too. Like, I had a lot of friends at DP too, especially because I went to elementary school with them. Mm-hmm. And then I basically wanted to just kind of branch out more. And San Marcos was also closer to home too. And I grew up also in the church. So a lot of my buddies from church were also at San Marcos. Mm-hmm. So it was just really easy to kind of make that transition into it. So sophomore year was awesome because you get your license. I was playing varsity basketball, playing varsity volleyball too. So just kind of getting that experience hanging with an older crowd, because there was only a couple of us playing up with the seniors. And then when I transitioned from DP to one of the greatest aspect was being in a tighter community with everyone.
Okay.
And so it was really,
it's like a private school, isn't it?
No. It's one of the 3 public schools that we have. And so you have Santa Barbara, you got,
which one's the one that Katy Perry went to?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny you bring that up. So Katy Perry went to Dos Pueblos, and then but she left after freshman year, and then she went did her own shit in LA and everything, became a superstar and stuff. But she came back my freshman year when I was there and And that's when
that was your year.
That was my year. Yeah, she came back.
I remember
and she performed like California Girls. That's when like all that was going off and everything. And so it was just like in our little
2008, 2007, 2008, 2009.
What, 2010? Freshman year, 2009.
2009, 2010.
Well, no, 10 because I graduated 14, yeah. So she came there, and it was so much fun being there. And I was with like these two girls out there.
Did you guys know, or did they just show up?
It was kind of like, it was rumored, and then like it became official that she was going to come.
Oh, okay.
And then like and then there was the date. And I was like, okay, let's get it.
Nice. So you were with those two girls?
Yeah, I remember like it was Marisol and Maddie. We were hanging out like up at the stands, and then I went with another group after. But it was just like seeing her all done up and everything, like just so close too, because it's really small. Like like the little stadium you have, the foyer, not the foyer, the in like the central part where they have all the pep rallies and everything. It was like that part of the amphitheater, kind of the outside amphitheater. So that's where she had it. So like nice. she was 20 yards away, and it was just
not
like
far at all.
No, I think that was.
I saw her at Warped Tour that year.
Okay, I don't think. Yeah, that might have been my first concert too. I think.
Nice.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because it was definitely one I wouldn't have paid for. So.
Yeah, Katy Perry.
I know, honestly, but yeah, that was really tight. But then so transferred to San Marcos, and then played basketball, did all that. Had honestly like so much fucking fun. Like, and that is when I like started to like, start to drink. Like I was very curious about it, but growing up in the church, it was always frowned upon and doing stuff like that. Even, relationships and stuff with girls and everything. It was just very different how like I viewed the world and how like the church kind of wanted me to see it, especially like my youth group pastors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my parents as well, because they also fed into that and believed and still do. But it was just, I was always kind of walking on eggshells to some degree, but I always wanted to like kind of live that sort of framework. And
party?
Well, no, not party, but like live that framework where like, be a good person, like love your enemy, and like live the church way. But I wanted to go party.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're a teenage boy.
Yeah, I'm teenage
in Santa Barbara.
I'm playing varsity basketball and stuff like that, and like so I'm going out and like seniors are maybe having a party or something.
I think my sophomore year is like the same. Like that's when I started partying hard.
Yeah,
maybe my freshman year, maybe a little bit.
Okay, and so the first time I drank too was sophomore year, and I remember it was with my two senior buddies, Jack and Morgan, and two girls, Kate,
Jack and Morgan.
Natalie. Jack
Daniels and freaking Captain Morgan.
Ironically, we drank Captain Morgan that night.
That's pretty fucking
And
funny.
so, yeah, it was my first time ever drinking hard alcohol.
And you drank Captain
and it was,
Morgan?
Yeah, spice, literally rum, dude. I couldn't believe we were doing it, but at the same time, I didn't know better.
Yeah.
I was not going to say no. So, and I also didn't know, too, that hard alcohol kind of like hits you a little later and everything. So, I was just taking mad shots, like 5 shots in. I was just like,
I'm fucking.
Yeah,
it
dude.
Doesn't even feel like anything.
Yeah, like I'm running around the house, like I'm doing laps, and all of a sudden, I just black out. I wake up the next morning naked, peed the bed, one sock on, and I was like, in my head, in the house that we were partying at, and I was all alone, and I was like, what the fuck? And my head was throbbing. I had no idea. And that's when they all started to feed the information to me that I was like, dude, you were off the deep end, running around. And then all of a sudden we were playing shot pong, and you come outside and you start taking some of the shots on it, and we tell you no. And then you run around the table and you trip and collapse. And I smack the side of my head and it's all bloody. Because then like at that point, before that, I like gone to the bathroom, like what happened to my face?
Yeah.
And so, and like they're like, dude, yeah, you smacked that, you hit that. And we were all scared, like didn't know what to do. And then you got up, felt fine, ran back inside, and then ran back out here and puked. And then that's when we started taking care of you.
You probably were concussed, bro.
I know, honestly. The next morning,
they just let you go to sleep there. I'll go to sleep, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, and then the next morning I went to, I couldn't go home quite yet. And so and I was like, how am I going to explain this to my parents? Like my face is all fucking cut up. So I ended up telling them that I was skateboarding.
Of course.
And I was just going hard. And thank God too, like I actually did skate a bit too. So it was believable. But, I just, dude, first encounter, and like I don't drink rum anymore for sure. Strictly because of that.
I drink Kraken. I'll drink Kraken.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
But not straight.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wouldn't be taking shots of Kraken.
Like I'll have a Mai Tai and stuff, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'll have like a Coke and Kraken or something.
Yeah,
like that, like Dr. Pepper or something. Something nice and sweet to
balance out.
Talking about first time things. Talking about like how you said that you had to like when you fell on a skateboard. When I first got my first fight, got pretty like
and you had to play it
up
off
right here, and then like my nose was bleeding.
Oh, okay.
And it was like right after.
Yeah,
I couldn't say that I just got in a fight.
Yeah,
I literally just said I fell on my face.
It's so easy, yeah.
Because I've fallen on my face before. You know what I mean? So it's
and your parents are just like, you idiot. So
yeah,
they play it off. But yeah,
this tangerine ale,
it's bomb, dude.
This is
fire one, dude. It's so good. Yeah, I love their beer.
We also have some Ballast Point Sculpins to drink as well.
Okay.
And we have whiskey. We have tequila.
Oh my God, I'm down. I'm down for a glass too.
Alejandro might be coming whenever.
Yeah, exactly. He'll show up eventually. So naturally.
He knows where I live.
He said he's down the street, so.
He is literally down the street. So you grew up in Santa Barbara. You went to San Marcos.
Yeah, went to San Marcos, and then just had honestly just such a fun time.
Yeah,
growing up there.
Okay. So after your party incident and stuff like that, did you just stop partying?
No, I guess for a bit, just because also with playing the sports and everything, especially my junior and senior year, we had to sign contracts for all of that. So we were, like we couldn't drink, we couldn't snowboard, we couldn't do any of that. So get injured, anything like that to put us at risk. And and then junior and senior year too, I was also captain, so I had to like kind of lead by example. So it was also really put me in a tough spot because I was making kind of all this progress in like kind of like doing well in school and doing well in the teams and everything and in church and everything like that was my relationships and kind of networking and just kind of living my life, and it was a lot of fun.
A grown ass man.
It felt like it was happening really fast for sure. Like, and then, but yeah, I mean, you can't deny like also growing up too. It was fun taking full advantage of just what Santa Barbara had to offer. Going on hikes all the time, every weekend. And there's this one hike called the Monkey's Tooth up there. You go past a Cathedral Peak and Arlington Peak, and down below that there was a cave in the Monkey's Tooth Cave, and we spent a night there a couple times. Just like brought our own shit up.
That's so fucking badass.
Yeah, one time we went up and at sunset and it got dark, and we had to hike 45 minutes in the dark up there, and just to get to our like destination and stuff. But yeah, no, you can't do any fires or anything. But they had a geocache, so you can leave stuff.
That
and,
sounds
write
so
a note
badass.
and everything. So yeah, it was fun doing all that. I think.
What you write What'd you write in it?
Oh, just like I didn't write it. Max wrote. Our buddy Max wrote something stupid, but we left like
everyone like one thing.
Yeah, we were like I think we left a bag of peanuts in there or something.
Nice.
Yeah, something. Someone was hungry.
Something adventurous.
Hopefully, someone soon came and got it. So
somebody adventurous would want to eat those peanuts.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah,
back in the day, somebody would have ate those peanuts.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not now.
Yeah, probably not. Probably dirty not. Around I feel like an animal might get to those now. So, or probably would have. So
yeah.
But yeah, no, we it was just fun growing, kind of just like I said, taking full advantage. So like you go up to the mountains and then you just go to the water and you go surf and everything like that. So that was just always so much fun. Just I think having the ability once we got our licenses, especially to go out and just do all that kind of stuff.
Did you have your license at 16?
Yeah, like a week after.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I did not wait around.
I got my test on my birthday.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, dude, yeah. I was a week after. My buddy was right. He got his on his birthday. And then, from there, we just kind of hit the ground running.
I was like my only friend that had one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a while.
Oh, no way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of my friends were like, no, we're not going to wait. So
I hung out with Ivan. Ivan had one when he was 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just, I guess, no need to. You know, got buddies and stuff. You can go.
When they had me.
They had you. Yeah.
I had a Trailblazer.
Yeah, well, I get a license when I have Justin and I have a personal chauffeur.
Honestly, that's how it's been. It's always been like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was always
I feel like
that.
that. Yeah.
I liked it though. So yeah, thinking about
I kind of like driving too.
So thinking about you living in Santa Barbara, especially going to school there, especially because I'm from Lompoc, so it's like an hour away, and we used to go to Santa Barbara to go do shit because Lompoc had nothing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
How did you feel about Lompoc?
Yeah, dude, yeah, we would make fun of Lompoc, dude. We Lompton, man. So
it was super ghetto.
Yeah, I remember. We went. I remember
compared to all especially compared to like Santa Barbara.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Well, like Santa Barbara's ghetto, but there's only like certain parts.
There's part, and then there's like just some crazy
like multi-million-dollar houses.
Oh my gosh, dude! Some of my buddies' houses, or friends of friends that I've gone to, are just so crazy.
Yeah, I've been to some houses in Santa Barbara. I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
like what the fuck?
It's insane. Dude.
Like even around here, there's some.
I can imagine. Yeah, no,
mansions,
for sure.
Like right down the street and stuff. Like if you want to go walk around tomorrow, I have. I can show you the first mansion in Point Loma.
Oh, okay.
There's a double. It's two. It's literally two houses on the point of Point Loma, like one of the highest points of Point Loma, where you can see the bay and like ocean view from it.
Okay.
From the point of Point Loma, and then there's two. It's like a huge mansion. And it used to just owned by one family. It was one huge mansion. It pretty much held the whole acre of plot of land. Literally used to be Point Loma.
Okay.
And then they just sold it all off. And then, but the house, the mansion is still there. And then it actually went to two daughters. And then they didn't like each other, so they split the house directly down the middle. One was 6 rooms, one was 7 rooms.
Wait, what?
I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's trippy because it's literally. Like this, it literally looks like there was a house together and they split it directly down the middle.
That's really tight.
And now everybody,
it's like some movie shit.
It's pretty badass. I'll show you. It's in the cul-de-sac, like
absolutely,
like not too far away.
My sister lives here in Pacific Beach, or not? Like we're down over. Where is it? Pacific Beach and relative to here.
I'm in Ocean Beach. Pacific Beach is north of me.
Yeah, right next door, right?
Beach,
next beach over. So yeah, she's
Mission Beach, and then.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so but she's out there, so I was thinking, we'll have lunch with her or something like that.
I just have a discussion posted to do tomorrow, but I can do that in nighttime. Not tripping about it.
No worries at all.
And then we can do some shit tomorrow.
I'm excited. No, for sure. Yeah, that'll be a good time.
Sorry, everybody, you guys won't be there.
Yeah, I know. Don't be jealous, but it'll be a lot of fun. Don't worry.
So. Oh yeah, so growing up in Santa Barbara, so obviously you're a captain of your basketball team, right?
Yeah.
And then you obviously did pretty well in school. So then you led into you went to UCI freshman year of college?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so right when I graduated, 2014, I went right into freshman year UCI.
How was your summer before your freshman year? How was that? Because usually that's like some crazy times. I feel like that's like some.
Oh yeah, no.
Like it's the summer before I went to the Marines. Like that's like when I just got fucking hammered.
No, you're absolutely right. So like it was at that point. So like I had gone to school. I got into school. I had decided on a school, and like it was already set. Like I was going. So at that point, like my parents were like so chill. Like they were already accepting of the fact that I'm gonna be out doing stuff, hanging out. Yeah, I hear that too, right?
Oh, it's the airplane.
Okay, yeah.
Not gonna give. I'm not gonna say where I live, but I live in Point Loma.
Yeah,
and we're right next to the airport.
Yeah. Yeah. They. Just that. But yeah. So went straight in there from graduated UCI. Mm-hmm. Okay, so during that time though, it was let's go back a little bit more. Spring of my graduating year was when I was on the volleyball team.
Yeah.
And then so it was at that point too, like, everyone was in college and everything. We were excited about that. And so we also did this thing called team bonding. Mm-hmm. And so it was where we would go over to a buddy Joe Terry's house, whose parents were just super chill and everything. and it was only one rule. Like
you told me about this.
Yeah, no driving. You can't drive or anything like that. You got to stay at the house, and so we would just smoke.
Shout out Joe Terry, bro, and his parents.
Yeah, he's still the man, and he went to UC Davis and got his degree in phenology.
No,
yeah, so now he is up in Sonoma County, I think, just messing around with that. So
that's pretty badass.
Stomping grapes and turning it into some beautiful Jesus juice. So, but at the same time, we're just like just partying our nuts off, just having the most fun, just trying to I don't know, like however we could get it. I remember hitting up my brother-in-law's brother because he went to UCSB at the time. Mm-hmm. He was also like 22 years old, and I was like, "Yo, Sean, like you gotta give me alcohol, man. We're going to a party tonight. I need like a 30 rack." And then we'd show up to these parties, and like some of them, especially like senior year and everything, it was just you just walk in and it was just you see all the homies, like you see
a bunch of people from your high school.
You just see everyone, and it was one of those things where everyone was pretty chill. Like everyone, even to this day, I still get stoked seeing people.
I get so stoked when I see people.
Yeah, I love seeing people.
What the fuck is good, bro?
Saying what's up and everything. Yeah, I get so hyped on that. And it was always, so that's what made it so much more fun.
That's why I wish the bars were open and we're going back home like for holidays.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly.
Usually you'd see everybody.
Yeah, no, still now, yeah, the local watering hole in Santa Barbara, Joe's. They
Is that like your
Joe's
Crab Shack?
No. Joe's a little nicer than that, yeah. Just Joe's on the corner right there, like State Street. But like, I've
never been.
I have not gone in and not seen a person I didn't know.
Oh, is that like somebody? Like, is that your guys' like spot?
Yeah.
Well, because like in Lompoc, there's only fucking 2 bars. You know what I mean? So like for us, it's like, oh, this bar. There's some of my friends. Oh, this bar. A majority of my friends.
One of the 2.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now it's like the spot because it's on Lower State and everything. So when you always just find people from like the high school or different high school. Like I see some guys I played basketball with or something.
Oh, sick.
So volleyball. Nice. But yeah, it's always good vibes, especially now going back. Like I was just there last couple of days hanging out,
kicking it.
Buddy had a kid, so that was pretty dope. Seeing him, holding him, and all that. So
yeah, I have a kid now too.
You got those kids, dude.
Yeah, I do. One of them's not chilling with me. The other one's sleeping.
Yeah, I know. I've literally been here for 2 hours and I haven't seen him yet. So
you'll see him. He'll wake your ass up tomorrow.
Oh, I know, right?
He's gonna be in here fucking going crazy.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So he's a Pyrenees.
He's a no.
He's an English cream golden or English golden.
He's a English golden retriever, and then he's like half Great Pyrenees.
Gotcha.
So he's a big ass dog.
Yeah, he's
Pyrenees
huge,
are like those big polar bear puppies. You know what I mean? So UCI.
So okay, yeah. Sidetrack.
So UCI. So you met Johnny junior year, correct?
Okay, yeah. So. Yeah, fast forward.
Let's hear your first freshman and sophomore year. How were those ones?
Okay.
Where were you living? I want to hear some stories too.
Okay, so yeah, let's freshman year get there. What am I gonna do? Yo, I'm joining a fraternity. Like if I'm going to UCI, I gotta meet people that are, kind of on my vibe, kind of on that level, and gonna be chill and want to hang out and interested in this kind of the same thing.
Obviously, it's your freshman.
Yeah, and then especially UCI had like kind of the rep that it was kind of nerdy and not a lot going on and everything.
And it's like a commuter school.
Yeah, you know totally, 100%. So
nobody's there. Johnny was just talking about on the podcast. He was saying like, yeah, nobody's there past like 9.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or like past 8. Like you'd see like some people.
It's dead. Yeah, so you had to go seek it out, and so. But being there, like being 18 and like in college and going through the whole fraternity scene, like I was so down for it. And yeah, because
you're real down.
Yeah, not like the
how to get beat and stuff.
Yeah, not like that shit. Okay. No, I was just more stoked to kind of be a part.
Yeah, I would totally. If I was a freshman and I was in that same mindset, I would totally. Because I've been joining the Marines and it's pretty much the same shit as a frat. You know what I mean? Just getting fucking hammered and hanging out with homies.
Yeah, and we had a pretty big fraternity, and I remember what was a lot of fun was playing volleyball because it was like you had like the fall and you had the intramural sports, so sports were my jam, and so I was going and playing volleyball and everything, and we were just dominating, and we ended up winning the championship that year and stuff. And so guys on that team were seniors, and so I got really close with them and started hanging out with them, and I'm still friends with them to this day. And like they live down the street from me and everything, and so
now,
but yeah, now down in
cool.
or up in OC or up in Costa Mesa and stuff. But they they like that was just like my kind of like, oh, like this is gonna be a lot of fun because you have crowds there, everyone's talking shit. And
super fun.
Yeah, it was just fun to just kind of get into that. And then, you have the whole parties and everything. I remember freshman year college, I was a cow for Halloween. That was a great costume.
Nice.
That was so much fun. Everyone pulling on my udders and everything like that. People in the back, we had frat house was off campus because our freshmen, or they told us that they were going to do renovations to the on-campus house.
Mm-hmm.
Like they thought they were going to be pretty big, so they ended up throwing a party there that someone broke something down in the basement that flooded out the water and everything. And so like it was like shin deep when they came down, and they did it because the water slid the staircase. And so did that, and then like they came and like, dude, you're a bunch of idiots. We're just kind of doing like slight reparation or repairing to the roof and all that. And so boom, kicked off campus. And then that next year we got a house slightly off campus, like 2-3 miles. And that was like the dumpiest place ever. And like we had to go through like, it's like your I week, your initial week, kind of like before you get crossed into the fraternity. Yeah. And it was so gross just living in the house with 36 guys.
Oh,
all sleeping in the garage together and everything. And so it was so gross but so fun just kind of being in that. And like so many guys were bitching and complaining, but I was like, yo, this is not that bad. Like, dude, this is chilling with everyone, like giggling and stuff, hanging out. Up. Yeah, drinking, like just because we had to. And so, and then you go to school the next day and you were just so tired, but you just kind of push through. And I think just what made it so much more fun was just like everyone was just sort of in it together. And I didn't do too well that quarter in school, but it didn't matter because it kind of like set the groundwork for what like college then laid after. So then, so we go into sophomore year, I get a girlfriend, go through that, have a good time still. I guess the biggest thing too was like, yo, I'm not living in fucking Irvine my sophomore year. I'm going off campus to Newport. I'm living on the beach. So I signed an apartment though in Irvine, and I lost $300 on the deposit with Grant, and we're gonna live in this fucking. I look at it now and I laugh because we try to make 3 guys fit in a 1-bedroom place. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and it was still gonna be like $800 per person. Some fucking bullshit, dude.
What the fuck? It must have been the best fucking one.
No, bedroom. It wasn't, dude. It was so shitty, dude. It was all, bro. So nonetheless, I dropped the lease on that place.
Of course.
I eat $300, and then it's that summer, and it's June. Don't have a place yet. July, don't have a place yet. End of July, I get a call. My buddy Brian Durley's like, yo. Do you want to live in a house and share a room with our buddy Kenny? $600. I'm like, yo, let's do it right there. 46th Street on the beach. Like, here we go. It's actually happening. Like I knew it would work out, and it took kind of
manifested it.
Yeah, you got to be optimistic and everything. And I've always been kind of an optimistic guy. So
pretty lucky, optimistic guy.
Yeah. So it was so naturally I was just moved in and just. Like, brought the boards down, and it just was so fun, stoked to be on the beach. And kind of, it was great too being like a second year because I had a lot of older guys that I was around. And so I would just hang out with them a lot of the time. And it was just fun just learning from them.
Fuck yeah.
I listened to a lot of new music that I hadn't heard before, like new things, like just kind of getting new perspectives. A lot of them, especially too growing up in Santa Barbara, it's a bubble. You have to remember, like growing up, all my friends were white.
Yeah.
So coming to college
and new friends,
and it's like a conservative Republican town. So I lived with Brian Dirtley and Ivan Estrada and Kenny Hernandez. And so all awesome, great guys. And they just, and then next door too were another group of Phi Psis as well. So we just kind of all would kick in and everything. Well, especially me, I would go over to both places. I even got my own key to the house next door.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, because I would go over so much. So, and I would go over, and when they weren't, and I'd go over too, because sometimes when they weren't there, I'd want to go smoke, but like they wouldn't be home yet. And I'd be like, oh, so I'd go and I'd hop the fence onto the neighbor's house, hop into the back deck, hop in there and go and just chill and blaze and stuff like that. So I was just like, and then at that time I got my own piece too.
You said, fuck it.
I said, fuck it. And then I got my own key, and then I got my own. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. But then, so third year, no, didn't meet Johnny yet. That was fourth year. So
okay.
Third year is where I lived with Grant on 34th Street. And
Newport.
In Newport again, yeah. So that was a little down the way. We were right next to pavilions, and so it was always fun. Like, we just like, oh, let's go get a rack and go drink. And
were you 21 at your third year?
Yeah, I turned 21 that December. So yeah, that was fucking great. Yeah, my 21 I spent though up in Santa Barbara with some buddies. We just went out, drank, just bar crawled, and yeah,
as you should.
Yeah, great time. Nothing too crazy. I've never been like super like, oh, let's do something wild for my birthday. I just want to like kind of keep it chill and everything.
Keep it chill. You have to.
Get a nice dinner.
I've always wanted to do something, and then every time I do, I'm just like, why am I planning so much for my birthday?
Yeah, I've thought about my birthday coming up. I was like, dude, I kind of want to do the land shark.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I know, right? I will. I always love going to land shark parties.
I've never been.
Oh, what? Oh, dude, it's so fun. It is. It sucks because you always have to go to the bathroom a lot, and like the bathroom breaks don't seem to come quick enough. But other than that, like, it's bring all the booze you wanted to drink on it and everything, and of course just transitioning into the water and out there. So
how is that?
Oh,
is
dude,
it cool?
Yeah, being amphibious and everything like that. Oh, dude, it's amazing. Yeah, you're by that time you get out on the water.
I've been in like a military amphibious vehicle, but I've never been.
That's pretty dope.
I've never been in like a cool ass
fun.
fucking
Dressed in a Hawaiian shirt and
Let's
everything.
Let's get fucked up.
Yeah, keg on the boat and everything. Like,
no, it's been like a enclosed.
Yeah, helmet on and everything.
Oh yeah, sweaty. It's like dripping water.
Not having a fun time.
Like, am I gonna die in this thing? Like, this is not cool.
Yeah, I'm not having those thoughts at all.
All like this and shit.
Yeah, shaking around. You have to sit in it for 2 hours.
That'd be kind of sick though to do one of those.
Oh, it would. Oh my gosh, yeah. I thought of it because when I was back home, I was like, what? My mom asked, like, what are you gonna do for your birthday? And so I kind of was thinking about stuff. So.
When's your birthday?
The 29th of December.
Okay.
Yeah. So
hopefully it's not too shitty.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Weather-wise, but I mean Santa Barbara, so
yeah,
it can't be the worst. I mean, what's the worst?
Fucking
60 degrees.
It's so cold, dude. It was nights were dropping to like 45, dude, right now. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was, dude. I was not used to it.
It gets cold and kind of chilly right here sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's the time of year.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, they
just gotta wear a sweater.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, they like waking up to frost and everything. Like.
Yeah. You want another beer
or fall back? No, I'm pretty chill on this one.
You know.
I think there's one more of them specials.
I'll grab a Sculpin.
Oh, okay.
All right, and we're back. I got a new beer. Do you want to water anything before we start?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So UCI, third year, fourth year, go.
Okay, so yeah, that's when I moved in. Yeah, moved in 34th with Grant. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Craziest story.
21.
Craziest story of those 3 years. 4 years. Let's just say you're 4 years.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll tell the one of probably when I got thrown in the drunk tank.
Fuck yeah, let's hear it.
That one was okay. So that night so my girlfriend at the time broke up with me, and so I was I know, right? It was over FaceTime while she was at school abroad.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about
just so brutal. So
hey, we talk about heartbreaks on this
hey
podcast.
Man, it's all part of life, you know.
Yeah, we talk about heartbreaks on this podcast, and once we get some drinks in us,
yeah, exactly. Let the emotions flow. So
it's all good. You can cry on here
if I need to. I will. I feel comfortable.
But keep going with the story.
And so
Your girlfriend broke up with you?
Yeah, so I was down in the dumps and everything, and I was like looking to have a good time, like after like 3 weeks of just kind of just chilling, not really doing that much. And we had an exchange with the sorority, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out, have a good time. I have the fake ID too, because the guy in my fraternity looked like me, so I would always use his ID, and I was like, no problem. Yeah, it was literally perfect. I never had an issue with it. And then I go and we go to get sushi that night, and we're doing sake bombs and everything. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, eating sushi, racking up a tab, hanging out with all these girls and everything. Like, it was a good time, like hanging out. And so good to get back out. And I remember I get in the car, and I'm dancing, and like we just go to our buddy's house, and my old house where I used to live last year. And so we're drinking more, we take more shots and everything. And then it kind of becomes a blur. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't realize how fast those sake bombs were hitting me, but I remember my phone being taken from me because they're like, dude, you keep throwing your phone everywhere. Like, you got to stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not like being super chill about it and everything. But then, so we go to the bars, and then I get in, and then I'm like acting a fool. I'm like
a certified dumbass.
Like a certified dumbass. I'm like talking to like girls I shouldn't be talking to and stuff like that. Like kind of like my ex's friends and everything like that. And, but just not, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like just letting Jesus take the wheel here and everything. And so I end up at American Junkie, and American Junkie is on the second, well, they have 2 stories, but I'm on the second story of it. And I go, I need to use the bathroom. I'm trying to go to the bathroom, and apparently I end up in the kitchen, and I start peeing in the kitchen in some trash can out there. Mm-hmm. Some bouncer comes walking around, and my buddy Sunner and Adriano are outside, and they're like, and I had finished up, and I'm walking out. He's like, oh, what's your buddy doing back there? And he's like, oh, we're just looking for the bathroom. We got lost. I was like, and I said some shit, and I was just like, nah, fucking fuck you. We're just walking around here. What are you asking all these questions and stuff? And he's just like getting into me now, because he's like, dude, this guy is fucked up, and he's telling me to leave, and I'm like, I'm not leaving, and so apparently it was a scene. So it's on the second story, right? So he's like, go down the stairs. I'm not going. Pushes me down the stairs. Go down the first flight, come up, like yelling at him more now, pushes me down the second step. Go follow my ass.
Just sue them.
I mean, I was okay at that point. The next day I was fine. So, and I probably deserved it too. Yeah. So, and then this is like the grave mistake of that night.
What were you saying to them?
I don't know, because I was blacked out, and like friends were also like really drunk, and they don't remember that much, and so. And I wasn't really with like a bunch of homies either. I was with some people that I knew.
You know what? That's when you fuck up, when you're not with your homies.
Yeah. And you know why too? Because I told them, hey, I'm going to walk home. And they're like, oh, don't walk home, Christian. Like, you don't need to. And I'm like, no, I live down the street. I'll be okay. And they let me do it. After I just got thrown down the set of stairs, they said, yo, Christian, go and like walk home. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I wake up the next morning in the junk tank.
Nice.
Yeah, I was alone. I look around, and I'm like, no fucking way. I'm actually here. I'm in jail. Like, a place I never ever thought I'd be in my life. Yeah, I couldn't believe how far, like, I thought in my head, like, I strayed from the path in that sense, but I was just trying to get some answers, and so I
woke up in jail.
Like, yeah, like no, like literally having like a whole, like moment, like a life moment, like going on, like a panic of just like, holy shit, like what's gonna happen to me? What did I do?
Yeah,
I didn't know, and so I'm banging on the door and like asking for a cop, and he's like, I don't know, I'm not the arresting officer. You apparently though in the report were picked up on 31st and. Like you were like on the curb and stuff. Like I was like passed out or something. So so they take me through the whole thing. I get out like, because they're like, oh, you got to stay here for like 6-8 hours, So I get out, since they picked me up at 3, at like 12:30, they're like, okay, you can go. And so I get my stuff, and so they give me everything, and I'm like, oh, like, do I have where's my phone? They're like, you didn't have a phone when we got you. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, well, what about some shoes? They're like, well, like, we don't know. And then they're like, oh, they're down here. We had to put them in a separate bag. You stepped in dog shit. I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, okay, add that. So then they're like, do you want to call anyone? I'm like, honestly, I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to tell anyone what happened. I walk out. I live 3 miles away, and I just start walking.
Oh, a 3-mile walk.
I just walk, and I have my wallet on me.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It's like
but when you're so hungover and you just did that and you look like shit and you stepped in dog shit, and I literally was walking down Newport Boulevard with my thumb up trying to get a ride, like with hitchhike. I was so in the dumps, so low. I was just like anything.
You're just a fucking.
I felt like you're
a hobo.
Oh my gosh, dude, yeah, just so scummy.
On the beach.
How was I supposed to know, bro? So like like I said, like, so I go around and I see the bus coming. Yeah. I run to the bus stop and I tell them to stop. I'm like, hey man, I have $1. Like, I just need to go to the hospital and or down there because I live over in Newport. He's like, okay, that's fine. So I sit there. And I know I'm on my low point because even the Mexican family next to me is just looking at me in disgrace. And I'm like, yeah, right, I know, right? Like,
you fucking homo.
Yeah, look at this fucking homeless. Yeah, dude, like literally you smell like shit. You look like shit. You are shit. And so
you arrested.
Yeah, dude. Like, I know, honestly, bum. I'm like, you don't know the truth about me. So
you should have seen me in high school.
Yeah, right? Like, it's so funny, like a peaking moment. So but yeah, it was so like kind of eye-opening like that. Nonetheless, I go and I get off the bus and I'm walking back to my place and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm almost there. And I'm walking, and I see Grant fucking White biking along, like in a random neighborhood next to us. And he's like, I'm like, yo, Grant, what's going on, man? And he's like, dude, where the fuck have you been? Like, holy shit, like, dude, your grandpa's here. And I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, like they got all worried about you because I was supposed to be in SB that day, and my mom, and I never contacted my mom like I was coming, so she got worried. And so she sent my grandpa over to my house to go check on me. And they found my phone. Some dude had picked it up on the street, and then she called it and he picked up, and they're like, who is this? And he's like, I don't know, I found this phone. And so that's when my grandpa came over to the house to help look for me. And
probably pick up the phone too.
Exactly, 100%.
Because your grandpa lives
in Huntington Beach.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he's right next door. And so, yeah, and my uncle's there too, who's an ex-cop. Mm-hmm. And my grandpa's an ex-firefighter. And the guy who picked up my phone is an ex-cop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so everyone's like, dude, like,
what the fuck's going on?
And I told them the truth. I was like, yo, I just came out of the drunk tank. And they're like, oh my God, man, like, okay, like, this is what you got to do and everything. And so, because I showed him my ticket, and it was like a $500 charge, drunk in public and everything. And so, but yeah, like, my phone was shattered, like destroyed to bits. And so I just go home, and my grandpa gives me $20 and he's like, just go get yourself something to eat, man. And everything. We'll talk, like,
go get some Jack in the Box.
Yeah, like, fucking
go to
McDonald's,
7-Eleven,
man.
Go get a pack of cigarettes.
No, I know, yeah, and just smoke this thing off.
Because you smoke cigarettes now, because you just got out of jail.
I know, honestly, right? So
Marble
at
Reds.
that point. Oh no, I know, right? some Newports. Jeez.
Hey, Newports are not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
When I used to smoke cigarettes, I used to like Newports.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you can get, I guess.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter.
They're pretty good. I like the taste, but not anymore.
It's a menthol, dude.
Yeah, they just make me throw up now.
Oh, dude.
Like if I beer like somebody
drunk, I can. Yeah,
David was like super sober, and he was just like, "Oh, I need to take the edge off." And I was just like, "What are you gonna do?" He's like, "I'm gonna smoke a cigarette," and I said, "Don't do that." And he's like, "I'm gonna just do it."
No.
He was like drunk. he was like, stop smoking weed.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like smoked a cigarette, and I was like, oh, let me get a puff. I haven't smoked cigarettes in like a year or so. Or like I was like pretty drunk, and I took it, and I took a rip, and I was like, ugh, like I'm gonna throw up. Like, no, that's not for me anymore.
Yeah.
I used to smoke, and it used to just be the worst.
Yeah, freshman year, my big bro in college smoked, and so like when I'd go over and drink with him, that's when I would.
You know what's funny is like
smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, like my senior year, I had a friend
I
had a friend that was like 21.
Okay.
When I was like a senior, me and Ivan did. And so we were like, 18, 19. I was like 17 and 18, and we had a homie that was 21.
Oh, okay.
And so he would always and he smoked cigarettes, and that's what got me smoking cigarettes too.
Oh,
Because we used to just get drunk, and then he'd always just be smoking, and we'd go to his house. He had his own spot too, so it
made it so easy.
It was just like, and then that's what like led me, and then now I'm happy. Fuck that shit.
I know.
That shit's so bad for you.
I know, right?
Fuck that. Fuck cigarettes. Yeah. Fuck cigarettes 2020. It's been a while though. So you went to UCI.
Oh wait, yeah, the story.
You moved So
finish the story.
Oh, there's still more to that story?
Yeah. There's still more. So I go back to my house. I'm getting this information that I'm telling you now. I'm building up my story about kind of how this happened.
Yeah.
And so because I had lived at the previous house where I had but new buddies had taken over, so I was getting a bunch of mail sent to there.
Where was this?
In Newport.
Okay.
In Newport, yeah.
Okay, Newport. I thought it was you said the previous house. I thought you meant like Hudson.
Oh,
I was like, this is recent?
No. This is right before I turned 21.
Oh, before 21.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's what I thought. Like, that's what I thought you were saying. And then you said like, oh, my last house that I lived in.
No. The previous house before
you moved
second
in with
year, yeah. No. So before my third year, before I moved, was on 34th. I was in 46. So that house, I had friends living in that one.
Oh,
and they were getting a shit ton of mail for legal, paralegals and everything like that. Attorneys wanting to represent and everything like that. Then this weird piece of mail came in from the police station, and they said, hey, you've been acquitted of all your charges and stuff. We dropped it all. I was like, wait, what? Like $500, all that stuff. Never paid it. Never did anything. Court date. Showed up that day with my buddy Colton, who was a poli-sci major, and he was gonna be a lawyer. He was actually going to Berkeley now and everything for law.
Oh,
but yeah, he's actually legit. But I mean, obviously at the time he's fucking 20 years old like me. So I was just gonna have him in the back feeding me information while he sat in the stands and stuff like that, or just make sure it was all good. And then I show up and they're like, "Yeah, you're not in the system." I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, well, they're like, you can check with the DA if you want to proof more. I'm good. I'm good. Later, I'm out. Boom, bounced out of that, and never paid the $500. Never got the charges. Just like that. I don't know. I never appealed. I never did anything. It just showed up at that door.
You think it was your ex uncle? Your uncle that was the ex cop?
No.
You don't think so?
No, he's an idiot. No, there's no way. Yeah, dude, the guy's senile, man. There's no.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's got his own shit going on, dude. There's no way.
Never mind.
He probably forgot all about that the next day, dude.
Okay,
so
never mind.
That's so funny. Yeah, I wish I could say something cool like that.
That's what I thought. I was just like, you think it was your uncle?
Yeah,
he was an ex-cop. It was probably your homie that was a paralegal. That was trying to the poli-sci
No,
major.
it wasn't. It was.
Dude, in the back of it. He was
no way. Yeah, just messing with me this whole time. Just like wanting to do all play this shit out. But no, there actually was a friend that I met who lives in Newport local, and he has an uncle that's a judge, and he got pulled over one time, and they're like, "Hey, are you the son of so and so, like Judge so and so?" And they're like, "No, that's my uncle." He's like, "Okay, well, I'll let you off this time and let everything get out." So it's just like, oh my god.
There's one time in high school. I would say, I was like 17, and I think that my friend was 18. Yeah, I was 17. My homie Richie was 18, and my homie Matt was 17 as well. And we got pulled over, and we had an ounce of weed on us.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember just it was so dumb. I want to say it was my junior year. And so we were in this little area of Lompoc, like near the air strip in Lompoc.
Gotcha.
And it's like in like the dirt, you know what I mean? So you can just like park out there at night, turn off your lights, smoke weed there by yourself. It's completely pitch black in this little area. And then we were like smoking out there, and then like we see a car come by, like drive by us, like random. Like a car went all the way out there where we were at in like this dirt road and like drove past us. And I was like,
so
fuck. I was just like, I'm so
You're
high
gonna
right
die,
now.
yeah.
I'm like so high. I was just like, let's get out of here. Right as we were leaving, a cop sees us leaving, just like turn on our lights because it's so dark out there so we can leave. Sees us turn on our lights, and he like pulls around and pulls us over. And then like grabs all of our shit out, like backpacks and stuff. And that's where the weed was, a whole jar of weed, 28 grams, which is like selling distribution. At that point, especially when you're 16, 16, 18, and my homie's 18. And then all he says is I had one of my homies had like dip or something in the front, and they made him like pour it out.
Oh, okay.
And then they didn't find the weed. They find the grinder with a little bit like a gram of weed in it, and they pour it out. You know how like a grinder has like the grinding part? He grabbed it from the grinding part because there's a chamber that has all the weed in it, and goes like this.
And just dumps that
and
part
dumps
out.
out the top part, but all the weed in the chamber is still there. So he puts it on, God. And we leave with the 28 grams or like the 26 grams of weed and a gram and a half or like whatever
the grinded weed,
the grinded weed and whatever weed we just smoked that was like over there. And he even asked me, he's like, "Are you high right now?" I said, "No, I don't even smoke weed." I was so fucking high, but my eyes, I just put Visine in.
Yeah,
my friend didn't. And so his eyes were fucking bloodshot. He's like, "I can tell you're high, and I can tell the guy on the backside, but you're not high." And I was like, "I'm not. I promise you." I smoked like a cigarette.
And you were driving?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So I didn't get in trouble. He was just like, "Just tell me your mom what happened tonight." And what I told my mom? If my mom's watching this, I just told her like I got pulled over, but nothing happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if the cop was telling her, my mom wouldn't care. I wasn't really doing anything crazy back in the day. So.
I know, right? Yeah, no, same here.
I was never like a crazy, like I just didn't get caught. So
yeah, I was always pretty smooth about it.
Yeah.
I broke my toilet in high school, and I got caught for that, and that was bad.
I broke. So like after I got out of high school, I used to throw parties at my mom's house. Mm-hmm. And then, bro, that was when I'd get caught. Get in trouble a lot because I'd throw these huge parties and somebody would kick over my water pipe in my backyard.
Oh, what the
and there was a water main and somebody kicked it, and then that happened like 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 different parties. That's how
It's got to be the same guy.
It's got to be
the same guy. Just comes through.
Just, like literally, like it's like sometimes it would be like a party of like 4 people, and somebody would just kick it on accident, like going to go take a piss in the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like type shit.
It was a hazard.
Yeah.
That's so
I'd have to fix it every time, and it cost me like $20.
Okay.
Because it was like literally like just had to it was just so big. It sucked.
Yeah. I know, right? Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
It was like two 90s and then like a straight bar, but it would always break at both of the right below the 90s. So I had to get completely different new pieces every time. It was a bitch and a half.
Jeez. Parties at the pad though. Yeah, I never threw parties at my parents' pad. I just never
I would never throw it at my mom's new house or my mom and stepdad's new house. It's too nice.
Oh, really?
To fuck up. You know what I mean? Like my mom's house before wasn't it wasn't bad. It just was like whatever. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the best house. But then I would just fuck it up. And then I'd clean it up. I'd do some pretty deep cleaning. The deep clean after it hung over is like the worst.
Yeah. You don't want
trying to cover everything that just happened the night before.
Yeah.
People spilling a bunch of beer. Luckily, that's the thing. Like, don't throw a party if you have carpet.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
If you have carpet and you're throwing a party, you're making the worst mistake ever.
Yeah. You should learn.
Especially
with young people and everything.
Yeah.
Like, you can't trust them like that. So
you cannot trust.
Especially me.
Beer pong.
Yeah. Oh, super wet game right there.
Yeah.
So
you're getting everything soaking.
People dancing, hanging out. It's just you're asking for it.
Yeah,
remember we tried to do that sticky saran wrap over it, and it was just just took so long to put on and everything.
Over what, carpet?
Over carpet, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you can put like it's like a one-sided
so you can party?
So you can party, and not have to worry about the carpet, especially because living at 11th Street, down below, and I mean, I guess up top too, but like down below, it was all carpet down there. So we were really like skeptic about having that. So, Jerry would always like for some reason, we'd always find gum in our carpet. We're like, what dick is putting gum in our carpet? Like, right. Like, and I come out and like, I see like a blue piece of gum and it was like still like kind of wet. I'm like, this just fucking happened. So one time I come out and Jerry's sleeping on the couch, and I love Jerry. Jerry's great. He's super awesome. But he was sleeping on the couch, and there's gum literally right next to where he's like sleeping with his head on the edge, and like it's like right there. I'm like, you're the culprit. And sure enough, he's got a pack of blue gum in his pocket and everything.
Oh, look at that!
All evidence points to you. But it was just like, that's so funny. Like, it was just. I wasn't really that mad ultimately, but it was just more funny to catch him like that in the act. So
we got to your third year.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about your fourth year.
Yeah, let's jump ahead.
Obviously, fourth year is probably where you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, fourth year was good because fourth year was the transition of moving to a new place, and then the start of meeting Johnny and all the guys and everything. Yeah. And so.
And Johnny, if you guys don't know, Johnny was my previous guest. Well, two previous guests. I had Toby on, and then I had Johnny on.
Right.
And I'm sure I'm going to have Johnny on this weekend as well. We're going to have a double podcast weekend, so I hope that's going to be happening.
Yeah, I know, right? He was talking about it. He's excited. And also, too, Johnny is my roommate.
As of right now.
Current roommate, and was last year as well, and the year before, too.
And the year before that.
So we meet at 11th Street. I'm living below them, and then we're living up top, or they're living up top. And so it was just so much fun, like getting to know them. And we actually bonded over doing a puzzle.
Nice.
Yeah, I brought
puzzles are surprisingly something that you can bond with.
It was, because it takes a while. You know, it's a team effort and everything, and there's a lot of time that passes.
And you can do a lot of things during a puzzle. You can get drunk, you can smoke, you can kick it, hang out with a bunch of people. That's
pretty much all that we were doing too, because that's how we were kind of get to know them. We just kept talking, and that's how Johnny and I were like, "Oh, you're from Lompoc?" Like, "Oh, I'm from Santa Barbara." Like, no way. And then we hit it off like at that point.
Look at this fucking ghetto ass Mexican guy.
I know, right? But then I was like, dude, you know,
wearing white beaters.
He was not, dude. LOL. That'd be so funny, dude. I wish
white beater and Dickies.
That'd be amazing, dude. If Johnny had some white beater. Oh, and the Cortezes. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god. Have you ever seen his brother?
High socks. Manny.
Yeah.
No. I just know him because of we have his HBO account.
Oh, he looks just like. I don't know if that's actually his brother's name.
Yeah, shout out to Manny for HBO, man. Thanks for plugging us.
Yeah, he looks just like Johnny. One time I was at Johnny's house when he lived on like near campus in Irvine, and, like with David and Durley.
Okay, yeah, right. Totally know where it's at. Yeah,
and with the pool like right there.
VDC,
and then, yeah. So one time we were staying there, and his brother was visiting too, and his brother was like talking in the dark, and he was like standing talking, and he was in a white beater, and he had this slick back hair, and he was like talking. I was just like, "Is that you, Johnny?" Like I literally could not tell that they were different. They look exactly the same.
Why was he wearing a white beater?
You know how it is, bro. Grew up in the streets.
I mean, I guess, but still, that's so funny. You know how you could tell the difference of when he started laughing though. Because Johnny's got that laugh, dude.
He had the same laugh, a similar
laugh.
Oh,
no way. That's so funny.
Similar laugh. Let's just say that. Similar laugh.
That's so funny.
It runs in their family. You have to come to Lompoc for a Johnny's.
I should.
Johnny's family parties are legit so fucking lit.
I can imagine.
Get fucking hammered, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Get tore up.
Yeah, like.
And Johnny's always like, let's go to the bars.
Like, he doesn't want to do it. Hang on.
You're just like, why? Why are we leaving?
Why do we leave this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he went to his cousin's wedding, looked like it was a crazy time. Like, everyone was getting wild there.
Yeah.
In the barn and everything. I know.
Yeah, so you moved in with Johnny. How was living in Newport in that house?
That house was good. That house was fun because, you know, it was Grand and I below with Cardo and...
Then I met you.
Then
wait, after
well, yeah, pretty much, because like
Yeah.
Johnny was upstairs and everything, so we were. I was hanging upstairs all the time, always hanging out. Up
Well, you
there.
met Nate first.
Met
Shout out
Nate, yeah. Shout out Nate. Met Nate, and then you. I met a lot of the guys, like a lot of David's friends too. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I like that. It just kind of kept going. You know, it was just like, oh yeah, he's gonna come back. Like it was just keep going. I was always so like welcoming and like, yeah, whoever wants to come, chill and hang out. And then, so after 4th year, graduated, we were like, yo, like, okay, we're gonna stay in the area. Like, let's just renew this place. We like our landlord, you know. But I'm gonna move upstairs this time. So I moved up to the next story.
You guys were you graduated already when you did that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So we got
That
so
is true.
Johnny, David, and I were doing that.
Yeah, because he was already working at Zillow.
He started working that
Like halfway through.
Yeah, the December. That's right. Because we still had signed only a 9-month lease for it. So then after,
And then when you guys he moved into like the temp house. And
that's
then
right, Irvine, and then we moved into the big house at
Hudson.
783 Hudson, baby. So
we shouldn't be shouting out the address, but 783
Oh yeah,
Hudson,
well,
Costa
yeah,
Mesa.
we'll bleep that out. So yeah, so
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
yeah, Justin will bleep that out. No worries. But yeah, that was the house. I love that house. That house was a great house. The Nest.
Yeah, that Hudson house is sick. But your guys' house now is nice.
Oh
too.
my gosh, yeah, it's amazing.
It's cool.
It's super cool.
You
Yeah,
guys
it's a
have
little
such a cool
townhome
little house.
and
That's where we did the podcast with Johnny.
yeah, on this balcony, and yeah, it's nice to be able to
Little
have my own
park.
bathroom, like own ensuite bathroom and everything. I haven't had that before, and it's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
So,
Johnny was the only one with his own bathroom, wasn't it?
that's right. Yeah, because it was 5 bedroom, 3 bath.
And
So
he still has he has like 3 closets.
I know it's huge closets. Yeah, this guy's
Walk-in
got too much space. So, but I miss the backyard though. I think that's one caveat with having this townhome.
Yeah.
Even though the park's right there, but just having that privacy of your own backyard and everything.
So why don't you move to San Diego?
I've thought about it.
I'm just trying to get everybody to move to San
I
Diego.
know. I would love to, bro. Like, cause I guess ideally in the future I'd want to move back to Santa Barbara, like when I'm older.
Yeah, so you have some years in San Diego.
I know. I want to have years in San Diego. I want to go farther down.
If I have extra room, you're more than welcome to come in.
Okay, cool. I call dibs on a room.
So
Yeah, that would
grew
be,
up in Santa Barbara.
awesome.
So what kind of so you said in Santa Barbara you like to do some outdoor activities. Your dad was I know your dad's a runner.
Yeah, he's a huge runner.
You like surfing?
Yeah.
How has surfing impacted your life when you're growing up? Because I didn't surf when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So I wish I did, and I wish I still could now. You know what I mean?
So surfing was one of those things where, I had done junior lifeguards from 6th grade up until 8th grade, and then I became like a junior instructor in high school. So I was always kind of around the beach and kind of doing that sort of stuff and water safety. And I was a swimmer when I was younger too. And so, it wasn't really until sophomore year when I met my buddy Max that and Shane and knowing those guys where I really we would just go out and just goof around. Like we bring our soft tops out and just pirate and take over the peak over at Campus Point. And we just mess around on our boards and just hang out. We'd go to, I remember Max and Graham would take me down to Rincon and we'd go surf backside. And it was just such kind of a daunting experience knowing how kind of legendary these places were. And we're surfing them and it was just dude, this is sweet. And I remember getting in I'll never forget surfing just bigger waves than I'd ever anticipated and just being held down and kind of being thrown in that moment of just dude, drowning is a real life thing here, dude. And so
you could totally die.
Yeah, I could totally die. And so I was so humbled by that, and but also just so fascinated too with the water. And so
Water is pretty fucking awesome.
it's pretty dope. It's really cool. And
When you live by the beach, you're just automatically 10 times chiller. I've said that multiple times before, and I'm just bro.
Yeah,
just living in Point Loma, 2 miles away from the beach is just
it's
I can go there whenever I want.
it's crazy though. Yeah,
a 20-minute walk or a 40-minute walk, a 20-minute run or something like that. You know what I mean?
and people will pay top dollar to live on the beach to never go in the water. You know, it's just so crazy to have that.
That
and
is
so
true.
I was always just like, ever since like that, like experience, like sophomore year of like kind of going out and doing that and being busy with sports and everything too, like finding that time to go out there. And that, I really enjoyed that. Like I really kind of cherished that because it was just us like messing around, just doing fun stuff. We'd go spearfishing.
Spearfishing's cool.
Yeah, my buddy.
I did that in Okinawa.
My buddy Max caught a shovel-nosed guitar fish, and then his dad was like, "That's super awesome, man, but you didn't release it, and you killed it, obviously. So now you're gonna eat it." So those next 2 days, he ate 3 pounds of shovel-nosed guitar fish tacos.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was just eat what you kill kind of thing.
Hey, but
so,
I mean, fuck it. I mean,
I know,
that's a good way to teach somebody.
That,
that's a good way to.
Oh, dude, Mr. Magoo is what we called him. Max's dad. Yeah, he was a legend.
That sounds like
He took us on our first backpacking trip. One of the things we did when I graduated, you know, we were talking about like when I graduated high school, what stuff we got into.
Yeah.
So I went on a backpacking trip, and then I also went on a sports outreach trip to El Salvador.
What the fuck?
Yeah, where I went to impoverished communities and like played sports and hung out and like kind of preached the word of God and everything too. But
whoa,
yeah, it was super crazy experience.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really gnarly, and I wish
I could do some shit like that. That sounds cool. I'll do it today.
Yeah,
I'll act like a fucking 18-year-old kid. Let's go.
I mean, it doesn't matter the age and stuff too, but at the same time, like El Salvador is not really a safe place right now.
Oh,
so
fuck
yeah, but it was.
I'll pass on El Salvador. Let's go somewhere cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to Bali.
Let's go.
I've been to Bali.
You've been to Bali?
Yeah.
What? When did you go to Bali?
In the Marines.
Really?
Yeah, we went to Australia, and yeah, Bali's like the Hawaii of Australia.
Yeah, that's
then
sick,
we went straight to Bali.
That's so cool.
Stayed like a week there.
No way.
Fuck yeah.
How was it?
Oh,
I heard Tinder Bali's crazy.
Tinder Bali? What's that?
Tinder in Bali. You know Tinder, the app?
Oh, Tinder.
Tinder, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I never did. I don't think that was around when I was there. But it could have been. Maybe I was just on deployment, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really on Tinder, and I didn't even know about Tinder until I got back from that deployment. So
okay. Yeah.
So maybe it might have gotten invented back then.
No, yeah.
Because I went when I was like 21? 21, I was in Bali.
Oh, you're prime then. You wish you had Tinder back then.
I was in Australia and I was in Tinder, or I was in Bali when I was 21. That was like prime.
That sounds fun. Yeah. Did you have a good time?
Oh fuck yeah!
Dude, that's so.
My birthday, like.
Where were you in Australia?
So I went to Perth.
Okay.
Perth, Australia, and then we went to Darwin for a little bit, but we didn't actually go into like the cool parts of Australia.
Like Sydney and everything?
Sydney and stuff like that. I mean, Perth was cool. It was just kind of like, I felt like I was more in like the UK.
Oh, what?
Like there's just a bunch of Irish pubs. Like everybody's drinking a bunch of dark beer, a bunch of big fat dudes around. Like not fat dudes, but just like.
Do they drink a lot of Fosters out there?
I didn't see anybody drinking Foster's. There's more Guinness than anything.
Oh, what?
Guinness was like $6. Every other beer was like $12.
What?
Because the minimum wage is $22 out there.
Jeez.
Pack of cigarettes, $18. That's when I did not smoke.
Whoa.
I stopped smoking around there.
Yeah,
around that time.
You're like, I'm not paying 18 for this.
Well, the whole deployment I didn't smoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then I came back and I started smoking.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was just a weird time. But
I know that sounds dope though, nonetheless.
Yeah, Bali was pretty cool. Australia was pretty sick too. It was a cool little time. But the thing is that like I say it every time, is like I just got so drunk during those times where I was just like just doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
The thing is crazy is that like I think about it now and I get so blacked out drunk so fast, but like I went like months without drinking and then went to like Australia. Mm-hmm. And then like when I was in Australia, drank all day, like all fucking day.
Just because
like, did not black out.
That's all you were doing out there?
Well, just drinking all day, like just walking around drinking. Yeah. You know what I mean? Going to the bar, get a shot, let's go. Let's walk around. Let's go see some shit.
Damn.
It's pretty cool. Always trying to find Wi-Fi, and there's no Wi-Fi because you don't have service, and then just like fuck it.
What was your like itinerary, like for stuff you had to do for the military?
Hang out and chill.
Really?
Well, on that deployment, yeah, because there was just because that was like the Liberty points. So like you'd be on ship for like a couple months, like a month and a half, do some exercises, like go shoot, go like fire some rounds off, do some like training and stuff, get on ship again, and then get a Liberty station, like a Liberty point. Okay. Where you're able to dock off ship and like go explore the town.
Oh,
so that like so every time you came into town, like everybody knew like, oh, there's some Marines here, like like everybody watch out, like
damn, yeah, don't do anything crazy.
Yeah, watch out.
Did you ever see anything? You ever pick up any weed out there?
No, I didn't do anything like that out there. In Bali, like they offered so much drugs to us. Like they're just like, oh, you got drugs, anything you want. Anything. I never took it. No, I'm cool. I was drunk. I only cared about drinking. I didn't want to get caught up because they're going to drug test you.
Yeah.
Once you get off ship, they're going to drug test you. Once
they're just baiting you. They're just waiting for that to happen.
Who even knows who these guys are and what they're selling?
Yeah, I know, right?
You're in a third world country.
Pretty much. Fall asleep and then wake up with the liver gone. But I know Bali,
Australia. I lost my phone.
Did you go to the monkey temple?
I did not. I was so
in Bali.
Oh no! I think there's a monkey temple in Darwin.
The one in Bali, my horticulture teacher went to, and that's when he said he saw a monkey bite a girl's arm.
See, you can see some crazy shit. Yeah. So listen to this: go to the beach in Bali, pay like $20, and some guy sets up a whole like chill area for you, a whole cooler of beers. 2 seats and an umbrella for you and your homie or whoever you're with.
No way.
Like $20, $30.
Like the equivalent of what it is, $30.
Well, like yeah, like beer there is like 5 cents. Oh, that's weird. Bintang.
Bintang, yeah, that's right.
Bintang.
Oh. I had that in my like beer of the world from like World Market. Like had Bintang in there, and I was like, yeah, it's not that bad.
Is it good? It's not that bad.
It's not bad at all.
Honestly, the Bintang, they have like this lemon flavored one. They have like a flavored beer one. They have like flavors to it. The lemon one, it tastes like a White Claw before White Claws were even out.
Oh, there we go.
And then my homies were always
they're onto something.
And then I remember like not having money on my card because like within so you had like a Navy card where you can pull cash out of. Mm-hmm. And then you had, I was in the Marines, but you had like, I was on a Navy ship. So you had like this card that you had to like upload money from your debit card on.
Okay.
And then take it out of like an ATM. And I didn't have that much money at the time. Like, cause I didn't transfer it over. And then I just remember like begging people like, yo, can you buy me like just a Bintang, bro? Like I don't have any cash on me and I'll pay you back when we get back. Like I didn't have any money on me.
Yeah. I've seen one Bintang, man. It's like
it's
my mouth.
5 cents, bro. Like, come on.
That's crazy.
It was so cheap.
Yeah, and all you have was a card too, and you probably didn't have like a lot of cash or anything.
No, yeah. So you'd have to like get cash, and then you have to transfer it into rupees.
Oh, so did you have a lot of rupees on you? Like, is that what?
Yeah, that's a. Are you thinking like Zelda money, like rupees, like the coins? Like
yeah, I'm thinking like a bunch of coins.
No, they're dollars.
They're dollars, right? Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they had some coins though. I want to say. I'm not.
I'm thinking you're walking with like fucking bags of money, bags of coins in your hand.
A satchel.
Yeah, a little sack. Yeah, you're gonna pull out a little sack of coins. Like here you go.
Honestly, that was Bali was pretty sick.
On this tie, I'd love to go.
Did you go?
Did you ever rent motorcycles or like dirt bikes?
No, we weren't allowed to like do all that stuff. But like, bro, their traffic out there is not something to fuck with.
Yeah.
Like we would hop on like these in Bali. We'd hop. So this is the thing. This is the way to get off the ship. We weren't docked on Bali. Like we would have to take like these shitty ass like boats. Like people we'd pay like the Navy like got somebody to come off the shore.
Okay.
Of Bali and come pick us up off the ship.
Yeah.
In some raggedy ass like boats. And take us to the ship, like probably like 2 miles.
That's oh my god,
yeah,
sketchy.
And it'd be like and we'd come back drunk, like fucked up, like throwing up. Like people would be throwing up off the boat because it's so like shitty.
Oh,
there's water. You're getting splashed in the face with water while you're like in the boat. And
is the water warm though?
No,
it's
cold. It's nighttime.
I know, but still, like, is the water temp like?
It's decent.
Warm? Yeah,
decent.
Okay.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. That's
awesome.
I think about
that's so cool.
So fucking fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Damn.
I want to go to
it's also being in the experience. Yeah, like being in another country. It's like you have like this new energy.
We should just go to Denver for the winter.
Kind of like a new Oregon, kind of like a new country. Just decriminalized all drugs, dude.
Portland.
You
can find war and drugs there in Portland.
Imagine being on drugs going into war.
Imagine in Portland right now if Trump won. I mean, technically, he still could win. He's fighting it.
Yeah, I know. But I don't think he's gonna win.
Fuck no.
I heard he's building some new media empire.
He's gonna literally. Trump's gonna win. He's gonna make so much money after this election. People love him.
Yeah, I do wonder what he's gonna get into and stuff.
TV.
So. Yeah, right.
Where he was before. You know what I mean? Like, he's like the number one. Everybody wants to interview him and talk to him. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan wants to talk to him.
I know. Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah.
Imagine him on Joe Rogan. I'll have him on the Happier Club.
Yeah,
me and
Donald Trump. If you're listening right now, we are more than happy to have you come on this podcast and sit down in the seat and interview. And
we could drink some beers.
Drink some beers. If you're down to smoke, if you're not, no worries at all. But just pick your brain. Kind of get a better understanding of who you are as a person. So. Probably do it soon. You are getting older, so probably not a lot of time.
Yeah, we can get fucked up though.
We can.
We can get trashed. That'd be fun. Yeah. So all right. So how has COVID impacted your life so far?
Well,
so I know obviously you were a bartender at one point.
Yeah, working at Hyatt. So Hyatt, we closed down because of COVID and everything. Not a lot of travel was allowed to be, permitted, and we just closed March till June, and then we opened back up and for summer, and it was slower start, and but it was actually pretty solid because we had a lot of locals because OC's pretty anti-COVID. Let us not wear masks and everything. They wanted to get back to the norm, so we had a lot of people coming from the local scene out to us, and it was good for business. It was good for us and everything. But yeah, it was just kind of crazy to kind of have so many people all there at once, and just to see the cases continue to rise, and just like I was kind of waiting for us to be on the next headline. Like,
why were you really that bad?
Well, especially down at our pools and everything, because we have the 3 pools, and like people were just all over the place. No mask, not caring, hanging out with one another, hundreds of people. It was just crazy. But then, so now we're in like the transitional period of the seasons, and so we slowed down a bit. And with COVID, normally during this time we'd have a lot of business, and like with conferences going on with different companies, medical device sales, Volcom would come out. Lawyer groups from UCI would come out, just it would be random, but we'd always have stuff going on. And now because of COVID, we don't have that. And so
are people even staying in the hotel?
They are. Yeah. There's people still coming out. So like when we had
San Diego's going back. Sorry, keep going.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, like, when we had the fires like 2 weeks ago, we had a lot of people check in during that week, or like during those 2 or 3 days, people were evacuated from our homes. Like, we shot up from 10% occupancy all the way up to like 65, 70%. Just in a night, just with people filling up and having to come stay here. And so it was nice to be able to offer that as a refuge for those that were affected, but luckily no buildings were burned, I'm pretty sure, in that fire. And so, and it's all contained and it's done now. But, and I still don't know what caused. I think it was a circuit breaker or something. Like the power. Like that, yeah. It always is, pretty much. Unless it's a gender reveal up north. So, hot. That's hot take. Hot take.
Hot take. Hot take. So you'd say that COVID's impacted your job.
Oh yeah. The job, and honestly too, a bit of, like just like a seasonal depression of just like you know, not being able to get back to things, not being able to go out and experience. Everyone kind of wants that, but kind of coming to terms with it.
Like staying away from people too.
Staying the best you can.
You're staying away from people as much as you can. Not talk to anybody. Like say, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's like, no. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't go.
Wanting to go out because I feel like generally I want to just go say hi and just want to talk and hang out and do that. So just kind of having to restrict myself.
What are you planning on for doing for Thanksgiving?
Family, you know, like family is all like they all live in OC and they all are like, fucking family gathering, let's do it and
You're
stuff.
Gonna stay in OC?
Yeah, I'll be here. We tradition at my grandma's house always. So normally, so at my grandma's house we always do a big family gathering. A lot of my family lives in OC already, so it's a short drive for them. Mm-hmm. My family comes down from Santa Barbara.
Nice.
And we just have a huge ass spread at my grandma's house. She's got a big living room area, so we'll set up the tables and like we'll do like 2 long rows, like 1 kids, 1 adults.
Oh wow! So you guys all out?
Out. 20 people at least every year.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Under California.
In California it's gonna be a little different. So
there better be only 30 people there, or 3 families. I mean, and there better be only everybody better be wearing masks, and every time you eat, you better be covering up your face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I better see pictures with mask on, or else I'm calling the cops.
That's not gonna. Yeah, exactly. That's not gonna happen, man.
Calling the fucking cops.
Please do. I would love to see that because.
Well, I'm gonna be at my family's house with more than 3 families, so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Come get me.
There's literally it's fucking 7, 8 families.
I got this guy and Apollo coming with me for Thanksgiving, so that's really? Already freaking. Look at these guys. You know they're wild.
Yeah, that's true. They're feral, dude.
They're gonna be touching everybody.
Yeah, that is a good point. But I mean,
they're
okay though.
I see my family all the time though, so I've been seeing my family throughout this whole thing, and I've been fine the whole time.
I was like when I was working, I got tested before I went into work, and then like before I started working, and then I got tested like one other time too, and so I probably should honestly go get tested again just on the good sake and stuff.
Yeah, I should too.
But yeah, just being around my grandparents, I was always a little bit worried because, like, my grandpa, like Dave Chappelle said in the SNL monologue where he's like,
I didn't watch it.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
But like, he makes fun of Chris Christie and like having everything that COVID likes. And my grandpa's there, like, overweight, diabetes.
Oh, wow.
You know, pre-existing heart health conditions and everything like that. It's like, dude. Like I'm telling my grandma, like you should really be careful about where you're going and stuff. So and for myself too, because I shouldn't be the guy that does it. You know.
Yeah, I feel it.
I feel so bad.
I told my grandma that I haven't seen in a while that I'd go visit her with Apollo because they had big dogs when I was growing up. And
okay.
Because Apollo's gonna be a huge ass dog, and like I really like big dogs because of them, because they had golden retrievers, Labradors, and all that.
Right,
like big golden.
Shout out Goldens.
Yeah, shout out.
I had a golden growing up, baby. So
I don't have
best dogs.
He's not golden. He's more Great Pyrenees than anything. You'll see.
Really?
I'll
see.
You'll see because you'll see like, okay, he has golden like all over his chin.
Okay.
Golden all over his butt, and then you'll be like, well, his fur is like super like thick though, like he needs to be in cold weather.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll see.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Average temp.
Well, he's gonna be fine here.
Yeah,
well, we're gonna actually.
It'll be totally
we
fine.
plan on moving. We plan
to
on
Arizona.
No, we're planning on buying a new house. When we move, we're gonna move to Denver.
Really?
If we move anywhere, it's gonna be Denver.
Why?
Because I love Denver. Have you ever been?
Never been.
Oh yeah, you're missing out.
Really? What's so great about it?
It's just beautiful.
Do you know what?
It's a beautiful town. I've been there a couple times.
What are those called? Like deep fried oysters?
And by a couple times, I mean I've been there one time.
Yeah, or Rocky Mountain oysters.
What's that?
They're like kind of one of the famous appetizers out there is fried bull testicles. Rocky Mountain oysters. Make sure you go out there. Is Red Rocks Amphitheater out there?
It is. I've been there.
I'd love to go out there.
That's what I'm saying. I've been there. There's a Mild High Spirits there. There's I can't remember the other bar I went to, but there's a lot of good bars out there too, like cool spots.
Yeah, it's cool.
I can't imagine. Cool, I don't know how it is right now during COVID.
Yeah.
But my stepdad's from there, and he tells me about how much he hated it, but at the same time, like it's such like a beautiful spot because like growing up there, like Denver is different than like where he grew up. He grew up like closer to Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay.
So
that's a nice place to hear too.
Well,
so.
not there, but like somewhere more outskirts.
I got you.
I mean, like, like this is the closest city. But
yeah, I'd really like to go out to Colorado. I've never been.
That's what I'm saying. We should go.
Yeah,
I've never been snowboarding, so well, we should go to Big Bear this winter,
bro. Okay, that I was going to talk about this and bring up current topics and stuff, but snow season. Snow is upon it. Check the snowfall for Big Bear this last weekend. I'm pretty sure there had to have been more than a foot, but yeah. I got my Icon Pass. I had to send in an email to those bitches because I haven't got my fucking pass yet, and I'm worried that I got sent to the wrong address or anything. And one of the things about Icon Pass is that they don't tell you when they're sending the pass, so you can get it at some random time and just shows up. Now, what has happened in the last couple of weeks too, and it specifically happened today, is we've had wrong packages delivered to our place. In the last 2 weeks, I've delivered 3 packages to their rightful owners that were delivered to our house. We live in apartment C106, right? We got a package from D101.
18 inches. Season total, 18 inches.
And the season just started, by the way, this last week.
Fresh powder.
Yeah, fresh powder. Like, that is... Oh, my gosh. Like, that's great. And the season is going to start this fucking weekend, so I can't wait. So, yeah...
you need to show me some moves.
Cool Throne, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Last year, so
we can do a podcast up in the fucking cabin. Get an Airbnb.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm super down.
You got the pass.
I got the pass, so I get the discount, and then because of Hyatt also has a thing with them, so I can get discounts with them.
Cool.
So yeah,
it sounds like a good time.
I can't wait. Yeah, no, I've been frothing for it.
It's 23 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, good. Can't wait. I need that. I've been
snow. When we went out to remember when we went out camping?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I want to get it.
Like,
let's talk about that.
Even during COVID, it was still like
fucking
popping.
packed.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Like because nobody knew. It felt like nobody even knew that COVID existed out there.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
Well, because we were just out in the wilderness.
Yeah, they thought it didn't. You're right.
We're in the boondocks of California, bro.
Yeah. And it was, dude, that trip was so much fun, man. I had such a good
camping soon.
Yeah, I know.
I've been fiending for it, especially got a new
I know
puppy.
we should have.
We should go camping. We should go camping during the winter.
I'm down. I've never done a snow sesh.
Well, we can go. I wouldn't say that we go camping in the snow, but we can go camping in cold weather.
Yeah. Where would you want to go?
There's like some camping spots right
like J Tree.
You can go to J Tree. It's hot out there, so it'd be perfect.
So nice. Yeah, I heard J Tree got like really commercialized, and like
I don't know.
There's a new coffee. There's coffee shops out there, and like
who cares? Let's fucking get an Airbnb then. That's what Johnny wanted to do that for his birthday.
Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah.
And he bailed last minute.
Yeah.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah, that was tough, dude. Yeah, he was like almost all hyped, like, oh, this is the one I'm gonna get. He had one like all picked out, ready to go.
I was like, yo. And then he was just like, let's go to San Diego.
Yeah, I know, dude. Hey, speaking of which, so that I don't know why this just reminded me of it. I won in a raffle last year, 2 free nights in Mission Bay, San Diego.
Oh,
Hyatt.
When are we using that?
As soon it ends in February, so I got to use it soon.
You got to use it and for your birthday.
I know.
You were supposed to use it last year for your birthday.
I didn't get it at my birthday last year.
Weren't you supposed to get it? Weren't you supposed to use it last year for your birthday?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess for just as part of my comp nights and stuff, but
okay.
I can just use it whenever because it's legit free nights. Yeah, let's use it, dude. So
tonight, let's go. Demand.
I didn't bring my slip.
I was just joking.
I'm down. Spontaneous moments.
Me and you just sit there.
Yeah, we have Alejandro pick us up. I go in and check in.
I texted Alejandro. You want to call him?
Yeah.
And we're back. All right, everybody. We're about to take a shot.
Hey, what's going on?
Talk about our homie Nate.
Yeah, just really quick.
Texas.
We were talking about just big supporter and just big homie, honestly. And so, but he's out in Texas and everything. And I have a history with Texas.
Oh, you do?
I do have a history because my dad is from Texas, and he was born and raised there out in Fort Worth next to Dallas. But one of the dopest family trips we ever did was we flew out there and we rented a car and we did a full state drive where we just hit like Austin, San Antonio, Houston, where our cousins lived. Dallas. We went up to Lubbock. We went to.
You go to Fort Worth.
Yeah, we started in Fort Worth. We flew there. That's where my grandparents lived. So
okay. Did I miss that part?
No, yeah, you did, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter. So but the coolest part of that trip though was going to New Braunfels, Texas, where they had Schlitterbahn.
What's that?
Arguably one of the dopest water parks in the world. I mean, in the nation. So, and it's got like, it's sectioned into 3 different parks and everything. And they have what they're known for is a water roller coaster. So it shoots like jet propelled water, shoots you along in a raft literally up. And then you go up and down and everything. Go all around.
That's so fucking badass.
It was really tight. And they had a giant wave pool thing where you go on your boogie board and everything. And so I remember I acted all tough like I could do it. And I fucking ate shit. It was going so fast. And then the second time I went on it, I got it. But it was so much fun.
Let me tell you about the time. Same story. In Bali, there's a water park there. And it's supposed to be like the craziest water park ever because it's in Bali. You know what I mean?
Kind of illegal.
Completely trash.
Okay.
Worst water park I've ever been to, but they did have the fastest water ride that I've ever been on.
Was it like a water slide?
The water slide where it's like you're standing like this and they just drop you like
that.
And it was fucking insane.
Like a 90-degree drop.
It felt like you're falling like this. Like they literally like this and you're like this and then they just drop you.
Oh, Hondro?
Oh.
Is it Jandro?
Hold on. What are you doing?
Hey.
You're on the podcast?
Yeah.
You're on the Happier Club?
Welcome, yo.
Are you jerking off?
No. Yeah, it totally looks like he is. He's got the guilty face.
I accidentally drank this bottle of old fashioned.
Come over.
Yeah, we'll see you in 10 minutes.
You can walk here.
It's quicker if you run, though.
Ride your bike.
How long is Woody gonna be there?
He's staying the night, and we're hanging out all day tomorrow.
Perfect.
Come over.
I can't right now.
All right, shut the fuck up then. Later. Hit me up tomorrow.
Later, you bad bitch.
He didn't hear you.
That's
Fuck that.
right.
All right. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
To the Happier Club, the first podcast I can actually drink on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
What I wanted to ask you too about Sober October. What did you kind of take? What were your takeaways from that?
One thing is that it's hard as fuck to stay sober. One thing it is that it's hard to stay sober in the fact that drinking isn't my problem, but smoking weed is definitely harder to quit.
Yeah.
Just because I like smoking weed way more than I like drinking. Not because
I'm
it's more addicting, but socialized drinking is more like a peer pressure thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'll be out.
Same. I have no problem quitting alcohol for a week, but if you told me to stop smoking weed for a week, then I'd be a little more apprehensive of doing it.
It's so hard because I smoke weed to relax, to calm down, hang out, have a good time, I'm not saying that drinking does the same, but drinking as I drink now, as I'm drunk, I'm just saying that when I drink, it's more like, okay, I'm going out, I'm going to spend some money. That's the thing. I like drinking here, like this, I have no problem with.
Right.
Me and you chilling.
Yeah.
Me and my homies chilling. That's no problem. It's when I go out, I have a problem with spending money on drinks. It's just I don't care what the price is, and I only drink. I'm not going to drink trash.
Dude, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to drink trash.
I don't care really what I drink at that point when I'm out there, but it's like
It's so
more if it's
expensive
like,
still either way.
who wants a round? Like, who wants a shot? Like, I'm buying, you know, like, and I always get intended.
Exactly.
And it's like, dude, $50 later, like one round, like fucking it. Like, I
and
totally
your
forgot.
tab is like $200 already, and it's like,
Yeah, that's a little. Yeah,
you wake up the next morning.
I've
and
only
you're
had a
just
couple of those nights, but I mean, yeah,
I always have those nights. That's the problem.
yeah.
That's why I've been saving
It's
so
scary.
much money. I got a dog.
Hey, there you go. Impact of quarantine, less mass shootings, and
More money saved.
more money saved. So those are two great things we can look at from that. So
The only two good things that we looked at, and Joe Biden, president-elect, so far, and Dodgers winning the World Series, and Lakers winning the fucking.
Let's go, baby. Yeah.
championship.
Hey, and I'll say this really quick to anyone who's not a Lakers or Dodgers fan is the whole putting an asterisk next to the season and everything because it was shortened or finishing up the season after a break and there were 60 games. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm a champion and you can't really tell me nothing. So that's exactly how we're going out. God. So talk all the shit you want.
LA, bro.
I don't give a fuck. 2020 was our year. So
yeah, California teams, bro. Not even California, Southern California.
SoCal,
teams.
yeah.
SoCal teams.
Exactly.
Who's your football team?
Rams.
Oh,
Rams
even
house.
better. Well,
I'd love to go to SoFi Stadium. Have you seen
were
SoFi?
You a St. Louis,
pull up SoFi Stadium.
Were you a St. Louis fans?
No, of course not. No.
Okay.
No. It was kind of like the whole like you know, I had to identify with the team and everything, and like LA's the closest city to me.
So when did you become a Rams fan?
Like when they moved.
The Coliseum or SoFi?
SoFi. So yeah, pictures of SoFi. Like, bro, that stadium is massive and beautiful and amazing. It's right next to the 405. The outside, they got the water features out front.
Let's see this bad boy. Ooh.
Yeah. Fuck the Chargers, bro. I like Justin Herbert though. Oh yeah.
Oh, Justin Herbert is fucking bad.
Yeah,
he's nice.
He's fun to watch.
I like because Lil Chris is a Chargers fan.
Is he?
Yeah. So like,
Poor guy.
So I talked to. Well, I'm a fucking Dallas fan, bro.
Oh, I know. Hey, my dad's the same way, so I don't feel too bad. I grew up watching. I went to Oxnard practice camps growing up.
I'm surprised you're not a Dallas fan. What the
I
fuck?
was, but then it was like when LA, like I said, when LA came here, I totally was a Dallas fan up until LA.
Okay.
Because of my dad. It was just like
at that time. So my dad was a Dallas fan as well.
Oh, okay.
And my mom was a Packers fan.
Oh, cheesehead, yeah.
Oh
my God, my mom loved Brett Favre
exactly.
too. It's so weird, yeah.
So that's the funny thing.
He's a creeper too, you know that?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. The funny thing is that my stepdad talks so much shit about Brett Favre because he like sent like a dick pic to some
yeah,
some
that's right,
girl.
that's right, yeah.
It's so fucking funny that you brought that up. But so my
I had a Brett Favre jersey, bro.
Like, I was a huge Brett Favre fan.
I love Brett Favre, man.
My mom loved him, and so that was the first team I loved, Green Bay.
Totally. Like,
but then my dad just kind of like grew up on me, and I was like, okay, I'm a Cowboys.
That's so funny. Yeah, same. Like nuanced by the fact that I was just like, yo, cheeseheads in the stands. Brett Favre's incredible. And then it was like also like, yo, let's watch Drew Bledsoe lead the fucking Cowboys to nothing, and I got his jersey. I got Drew Bledsoe's jersey, bro. Cowboys Drew Bledsoe.
First jersey with mine was the Tony Romo.
Brett Favre. Yeah, I know, right? I never saw this.
Deadspin.com headline: Brett Favre once sent me cock shots. Not a love story. Damn, that girl's pretty.
It's pretty bomb.
Brett Favre's a little.
It's not consensual.
Like after.
See, it's like one of those things too. Like she Me Too'd him, you know. Like canceled Brett Favre and all that stuff, but the Maxim shoes, confessions, columns, sports illustrated. Like it's like, how consensual was it?
Athlete dong photo. All right, let's get out of this. Athlete dong photo. That's funny.
That's really funny.
But yeah, Brett Favre is but honestly though, I'm so happy that the Dodgers won. Like overall, like because I'm a huge baseball Dodgers fan.
Yeah.
Like, huge Dodgers.
Oh,
fan.
right. Naturally, yeah.
Like
I know you. Yeah.
I'm just a huge Dodgers fan, and fuck, bro, I've been going to Dodgers games since like the 4th grade. You know what I mean? Like I used to dress up like mohawk, blue hair, like
oh wow, you were
chubby
like
little kid, like Dodger jersey. My grandpa used to take me all the time. Like me and my sister, my cousins used to go like stoked, ready to go to a Dodger game. And then the fact that like every year,
yeah,
we fucking lost. You know what I mean? Like growing up, every year we lost.
Yeah,
and then like, when I got out of the Marines, I like because when I was in the Marines, I like let all sports kind of like not like I wasn't following so much because I was in the Marines. You know, like doing other things. Couldn't really keep track. And then once I got out, I became a huge Dodgers fan again, like just because they were doing so well. Right. And then like every year from like the time I got out of the Marines, like they just got so fucking close. Yeah. And then just like fuck up. Same as
4
the Cowboys.
years, baby.
Cowboys are just like a playoffs. Like they go to the playoffs because the
NFC sucks.
East is so bad. We have the Giants, the fucking Redskins,
the
Eagles, and the Cowboys. Like we're the worst league ever. And it's so funny. It's just like because the thing is that Dak Prescott is so fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, Dallas was like one of the most efficient offenses out there when it was with him.
I thought like some shit was gonna happen.
You guys, Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper and Ezekiel Elliott. You guys were.
I feel bad for
offensive
anybody
juggernaut.
who picked up Ezekiel Elliott, or I think David picked up.
In our league, yeah.
It's just like, bro, I feel so bad because there's just nothing that we can do anymore.
There's no
like
hope.
Zeke is just like, and our defense is just trash this year. We have so much fucking injuries, and it's just like.
Yeah, your secondary is so shit, dude. You guys suck. You guys, I don't know what to say.
It's okay though. We'll be fine.
I don't like Mike McCarthy either.
You don't?
I don't like him.
Why?
Yeah, I don't like Mike McCarthy.
Why not?
You tarnished Aaron Rodgers' career too.
He looks like my stepdad, but a fat version.
No way.
Yeah, let me
giant dude. You know who my favorite coach is? Coach look is for COVID is Bruce Arians because he's got the double eyeglass look with the face mask over it. Mm-hmm. He looks great. He's just out there controlling the thing. He can look far, close, near, left, right. He's like a chameleon.
I like what's the Chiefs coach's name?
Oh, Andy Reid, dude.
Andy Reid.
Yeah, Andy Reid gets so red too. His cheeks and everything. He's like a giant walrus, bro.
Who was the damn? Never mind. I'm not even gonna remember right now.
Okay.
It was somebody whose coach used to get so fucking like chapped in the winter. Like his face used to turn red and it used to look crazy. I forgot. I want to say, damn, I can't remember. Maybe it was Andy Reid, but just when who's he the coach before the Chiefs? Let's see.
I don't know.
I might just be getting off topic right here. He was the Eagles coach. That's what I thought.
Wow, 99 to 2012. That's crazy.
Red Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not when I show up. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure Andy Reid was the face that used to get so chapped because it was so cold out.
Yeah, it makes sense. And especially now, too, playing in Kansas City, you can get an idea of, like, what they're going through.
Yeah.
And it's fucking literally snowing on the ground. That's always one of the coolest things about football, too. It's like, fuck the elements.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They have to play in whatever it goes. If you're a West Coast team that's used to, like, warm weather and you go play in fucking Lambeau Field, you're going to get snowed on, motherfuckers, and it's going to suck.
And you're going to probably lose because you're not used to it. So
that's why Aaron Rodgers is the fucking GOAT.
And that's why Mike McCarthy ruined his career and is going to ruin Dallas as well.
Yeah, because he's not used to the warm weather.
No, he's not.
In Dallas.
No, he's
or
not.
not Dallas, Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
But so growing up in Santa Barbara.
Okay. Back to it.
Yeah, well, growing up, so I know, like, when I grew up in Lompoc, I listened to Mac Dre. I listened to a lot of rap music because I grew up in super ghetto area. and just like grew up with like some kids that, I grew up with friends that grew up to be gang members. I grew up with friends that went to college.
Yeah.
I like had a diverse friend group, but most of the time I was listening to rap.
Totally.
I did not. Well, I listened to obviously like in like elementary or like middle school and stuff. I used to listen to like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, and stuff that. But like, how was your music career like throughout high school? Because I used to only listen to rap and like some EDM and stuff like that.
No, yeah, I was.
Yeah, my table's all fucking up right now.
I know.
But it's all good.
I see that. No, I was. I was always kind of strayed. Like my mom was like, "Yo, like, what if your youth pastors heard you listening to rap and like other stuff like that?"
What was your first album you ever bought?
Jack Johnson.
Oh my God! Guess my first album.
Jack Johnson.
No.
Oh. Revolution. Oh my God! Yeah.
Carter 3.
No way! Yeah, that's fucking one of the greatest mixtapes of all time, bro.
My girlfriend. My friend's mom had to buy it for me because we're at Walmart.
No way!
It was
the age restriction. The explicit content. Yeah, no, I was gifted the Jack Johnson CD when I was really young, and so I was turned on to very.
Well, the first album that you actually bought, that you actually like purchased with your own money. Because I've gotten like I got other CDs beforehand. I got like
Green Day, American Idiot.
Okay, that's
there
a good
it
one.
is.
I
yeah,
got that
third
one.
Grade.
I got that one gifted to me.
Third grade.
I got that. I got the Killers.
Oh, Hot Fuss.
Hot Fuss. And then I got OK Go.
Oh, I remember that. They had that one treadmill song.
That song.
Yeah.
That's why I like them. I got those 3 albums gifted to me. But I bought Lil Wayne, the Carter 3, around the same age.
Okay, well, that's amazing that you did that. You just happened to buy one of the greatest mixtapes to ever come out. So
Mrs. Officer.
That wasn't on that.
Yeah, it was. The Carter 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of...
You're thinking of this is the album.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. That's with Bobby Valentino.
Yeah.
No. The mixtape I'm thinking of is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Bobby Valentino.
When I get up on the floor, I can hear the angels calling us. That song was hot. I didn't even know what it meant, and I was so young, but it was hot.
I didn't give a shit.
Who cares? Yeah,
it was an officer pulling me over, and I was gonna
fuck. Yo, there's a girl I talked to, dated in high school, who became a cop. I tried to talk to her recently.
How's that going?
It didn't work out, and but all I was trying to do was fuck the police.
After the Marines, so. When I was like, I had a girlfriend, so like right before me and Rose started talking and stuff, like before that, I had a girlfriend and I broke up with her, and she was in like some military service, and then I also dated a girl that was the Santa Maria
police officer?
No, juvenile center, and became a PO.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn! She had the PO car and everything.
Yeah,
like the
old
fuck
Ford the
Taurus.
police, And there's a song called
"You're Gonna Have to Come and Get Me."
And then Young Gravy. I don't know. You know who Young Gravy is?
I've heard, but never listened.
So he has a song called. And it says, fuck a PO, fuck a piss test. And then every time I'd play that song, I'd be like getting high.
Yeah.
Saying, fuck a PO, fuck a piss test. Because she didn't know. So the thing is that she purchased like a G-Eazy like concert for me. And then I went with her. And then I dipped out and went to Denver with Ivan. And then I stopped talking to her after that. Just because like it just wasn't the vibe, because I was like smoking hella weed at the time. And it wasn't legal. It was like, you had to have a medical card. You know what I mean?
You're talking in California?
Yeah, in California. So like at the time, I was just like kind of like it's just
but it's still not the best thing.
Like
it's still not like it's still pretty chill though too.
Like at the same time, but like she was not cool with it.
Oh,
You know what I
she
mean?
personally wasn't. Yeah.
Like she was like, "Oh, you're gonna smoke that?" Like because
Making you feel all
we were like
guilty.
at a concert. You know what I mean? Like smoking.
Oh my
And then I
God.
was just like, kind of just like, and like even before that, like we weren't really hanging out. She bought the tickets, and then like we stopped talking in between the time
Oh,
that
whoa.
like we were gonna go to the concert.
Yeah,
So I was kind of just
that's funny.
like whatever.
Yeah, play it off.
Like let's
go. Yeah, Jeezy
let's
would have
go.
been fun
Let's
too.
go.
So.
Let's go see it. Like Trippie Red was there. You know how much
Oh,
I'm
what
a
the
Trippie.
fuck?
I'm
Yeah.
a huge Trippie. You know that
How
shirt
recent
that I have?
was this?
Fucking years ago, bro.
What? Trippie Red hasn't been on
20.
the
Yeah.
scene.
No, like he wasn't that famous though.
Oh, I see.
2017.
2017. Okay.
2017, 2018.
That's 2 years ago, bro.
That's what I'm saying though. It's not that long ago.
It's not that. Yeah. No, that's.
I said after the Marines. I was in the Marines from 2016. I dated a chick from like 2016, 2017. Yeah, 2017,
Okay.
2017, 2018.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Jeezy was popping, dude. I hate Jeezy.
Is when he's dating Halsey.
Ugh, whatever. Jeezy's whatever. Fuck that shit.
She's a fucking lame.
Yeah, dude.
He's cool. I mean,
you know
I
what's
like
funny?
his shit.
I'll always remember this. I remember going into Today Barber where I get my hair cut now. Shout out to Today Barber. Shout out Anton if you're listening, my barber and stuff. There was a guy in there getting cut by Anton at the time, and I didn't get cut by him. And yeah, I was getting cut by one of the other ladies, and I remember I got cut, and he's like, the kid in the chair was always like, yeah, everyone's always coming in asking for these G-Eazy haircuts and everything. And he was looking at me, and I'm like, do I really look like G-Eazy right now? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know whether I should feel good or be upset. Like,
What's wrong with that? He doesn't have bad hair.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take it with a grain of salt. I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'm like, I don't really have his haircut right now. It's not all slicked back or anything too crazy. But nonetheless, it was always like something that like kind of rubbed me the wrong way, knowing I was like being compared to him in a negative way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, fuck Jeezy. So, and his music, has he come? I don't think he's come out with stuff
The
recently
last
either.
thing he came out with was like Jack Harlow.
Yeah, right. Where's my phone?
1942 was sick just because I used to sip a lot of 1942.
Oh yeah, you're balling like that.
Alejandro used to just give it to me, and at the
Oh,
liquor
at the
store,
bar,
it was
yeah.
only $140. So if you're not buying it from a bar, it was only like $120, $140. But if you're buying it from the bar, it's like $450 to
Yeah, no, for sure.
$450 to $500.
Easy.
Alejandro used to give me that shit for free. Shout out Alejandro.
Yeah, he's asleep. G-Eazy.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Him.
2017 was his last album.
No, he had he had a song.
Oh,
with
just kidding.
Jack Harlow.
Everything's Strange Here album. July 8th, he dropped one.
How do you feel about the Marine Corps birthday passing by? I know it has no significance to you. Most people, it doesn't.
The what passing
The
by?
Marine Corps birthday.
Yeah. You know, happy
You like-
Vets Day and everything.
What does that say?
Bad and Boys.
It's supposed to say bad and bougie.
Oh.
Rose's sister and her friend made a bunch of shot glasses. I have 20 shot glasses that say bad and boys.
They all fell off right there.
No, they just don't. Oh, no. They don't know how to spell bougie.
That's literally how she spelled bougie.
Yeah. Boygie.
Oh. Yo, show the camera. Oh my God. Like, Boise. Bro, she switched the I in the...
Like we're spelling Boise.
Oh my
Boise,
God.
Idaho.
Bro, she switched the I in the J too. That's Boy J. All right, I don't want to clown too far. We got the neighbor next door right
They're
here.
listeners.
Yeah, no,
They're
listeners. They're
listeners.
avid listeners. So
Actually, like, yeah, the people that made this,
that's
the people
worth,
that made
that's
this,
worth clowning.
They listen. So.
Well, I'll let you know if you're listening right now and you made this glass.
You'll meet her. You'll meet the girl who made this, and you'll probably meet her sister.
Oh,
But if you ever come to Lompoc when you're on your vacation break during the winter time, you can come stay at my mom's house.
Well, that sounds good.
She would be okay with that.
Yeah, I'll be up. My girl or I want to be discreet about this and stuff, but she flies in 28th and stuff, so through the 3rd, so we'll be up there in Santa Barbara hanging out and everything, so that'll be fun to make a trip
Is
up.
she from there? She's
not
from Arizona.
OC. She goes to Arizona, U of A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers to the Happier Club. Cheers to Widmer. Cheers to all my guests. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to the podcast.
Yeah.
This is not the end. We're going to be talking about more shit, but here.
Yep, that feels good.
What kind of music you into?
Oh yeah, we kind of got off track by that and stuff. But shout out Woodford Reserve. That's good whiskey. I like that a lot. That's some
good shit. I have some Jameson as well.
Okay. And tequila. Yeah, my parents have been drinking a lot of Woodford too. It's kind of funny. My mom buys alcohol to not drink it. So when I asked her when I was back home, I was like, "Yo, that bottle of Woodford's unopened." And she's like, "Yeah, I know. I bought it a month ago." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I can imagine who drinks whiskey here. Dad doesn't. You don't." Like, she's like, "Yeah, I know. It's just for the appeal. If someone wants to make an old fashioned." And I was like, "Oh my God, did you buy that after we had old fashions at Aunt Maya's?" And she's like, "Oh, maybe." And I'm like, yeah, see, she's just like a pander. She's like, "I'm going to do it just in case."
We used to have a wet bar like that.
That's tight.
At my old my old house, and then,
bro, that's
so much bottles of like unopened shit, and it was just always just like, why do you even have these bottles? Like, you don't even drink it. It was like Sky vodka and shit like that.
Ugh.
Like, I was just like, you guys don't even drink Sky vodka. Like, nobody even drinks it here. It was unopened and shit. Like, just so much bottles of just like random shit. And then once they moved where there wasn't a wet bar, like a bar and stuff, they just like threw it in the cabinet.
I see.
And I was just like,
that's funny. Yeah.
Now nothing gets drunk unless I get there.
And so Chef, my dad, or so those who don't know my dad, I call him Chef and everything. So
he's like Chef from South Park.
No, he's not. That's fucking hilarious, but he's not. Chef is he's Lacumber Country Club up in SB.
Shout out Lacumber Country Club.
But
the batteries died in this. That's why it's not working.
Oh, I see. Okay. But yeah, he gets gifted a lot of wine bottles, wine from guests, members, and everything, and he's got 3 Magnum wine bottles that are literally this big, like in shelves and stuff, that are 2002, 1998, and like 07, like just fucking
shit.
Yeah, just bro, no one's gonna drink them.
Nobody drinks wine at your house?
No, my mom does. She's not opening up those bottles because they got messages on them like thank you, like happy holidays, chef, everything. And so, but I didn't even know they make wine in that size, and it's like the coolest thing ever. And I want a bottle.
How good is your dad at cooking? So let's say like your average meal.
This is
average
funny.
meal at your house when you're growing up.
Nothing special, and I'll tell you that right now because chefs work long hours, kitchens, and everything.
And that's the last thing he'd want to do when he gets home.
Is to cook up a meal. Now, with that being said,
is your mom a good cook?
Mom's a pretty good cook. She's pretty good. I never was really disappointed with what she made and everything. Yeah, she was always solid. This is funny you say that. So my buddy Jack started working for my dad because he's becoming a chef and wanted to kind of get into that, like Toby. And so he really gave me a glimpse of kind of like how like what my dad like kind of like how good my dad is and like what he does. And so my dad studied in avant-garde, which is French culinary. Mm-hmm. Pretty intense, pretty hardcore.
Pretty hardcore, like
the training and everything. Especially. Yeah, that he went through, and he went to Switzerland after he graduated, studied the trade, lived out there for years, played on a club soccer team, and just studied the art and
fabulous man. Yeah,
just brought it out here and
shout out Chef.
So yes, shout out Chef because
I've only met him once, but he seems like a good guy.
He's a good guy, and he it's funny to hear just because like. I know a lot of people like claim their parents to be like awesome chefs and like they do all these cool things, but it's just like cool to have like like kind of get that experience of like when Christmas rolls around or my birthday, and I was like, I want this. Like we're gonna do this, and like he just pulls out the full thing.
Moving closer to the camera.
Oh yeah, sorry, am I out?
No, I was just making sure you're not.
Oh, cut out. Yeah,
because I was just looking at where you're at right now, and I just didn't want to make
gotcha.
sure you're in.
Yeah, I know, and so it's so meals were good when it was like that time. So Christmas every year, his gift to the family, like it's gonna be this year, is he does like a tenderloin, or he does a salmon en croûte, which is
coming over.
a salmon en croûte, which is like a salmon, like an breaded encrusted salmon, and then like he'll do his potatoes and like other things like that. And so it's really cool to kind of have that, but growing like the life of a chef is tough, and like so he's working weekends and he's working long hours and everything. And so
like when I look at chefs and stuff, I'm just like, damn, it must be so fucking badass. But at the same time, you have to work your ass off to get to where your dad's at. Like to the point where you're living in Santa Barbara,
living comfortably in Santa Barbara is not,
and like chilling, like you had to work your ass fucking off, like not just like chilling in the back, just kicking it, dude, like working some dead end job. Like you have to literally work your ass off too. And that's the thing you look at like chefs, and like you don't see a lot of chefs like that. You know what I mean? So like you're like your dad, the chef,
dude. Yeah, that's what I call it. It's just he's chef. Yeah, it's cool because.
Shout out the chef.
Like he's known, in SB and stuff. Like it's just,
and being a good dad too. Obviously grew a young man.
Yeah. That
was able to get into college, and
all my sisters and everything, and it's a crazy experience only because it's like living it firsthand. I never really appreciated it because it's like, this motherfucker's missing my soccer games on the weekends. But then I grow up and it's like,
I mean,
it's like he's whipping up escargot for a family dinner.
At least he's working. At least he's not like just not showing up.
No, exactly. It was always a good reason why he wasn't, but I didn't understand that. I didn't understand how important the work was. I was like, I just want you here for like watch me play and stuff. I understand. So, and it was cheers. Yeah, so the appreciation came down the line for sure. Especially when I realized working in food and beverage, like how tough chefs have it, and personally experienced, like seeing what they do, it's just, it's gnarly, man. Fucking shout out to them, man. Shout out Toby, all you guys, and everything that cook out there, the line cooks, and even more so, dude. It's a tough life. So.
Yeah, that cook life is not where it's at for me. I don't think that's the one thing that I was just kind of like when I was like after the Marines, you have pathways. The way that people look at it when you get out of the Marines is that you have pathways. You pretty much you go into a public service route. You know what I mean? Police officer, firefighter, ambulance, something like that. Like you have that route. You have either just get a regular job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like just like kind of go into like a department job. You know what I mean? Like
sort of like. What's the word? Like
baseline.
Assimilate yourself into normal life and everything. Yeah. Again.
Or you can go to school.
No. Case in point.
And then see where you go from there. And then that's when I was like, I'll just go to school. Like go to school, get and see where I go from there. And then I chose the finance degree. And I chose that. I switched from entrepreneurship. And I was just like, such a better route. And then now I'm just like, damn, I should have stayed management or entrepreneurship just because that's some more thing that I'm going to be probably doing. Because finance is just so like not my groove. I can literally sit here all day and be on my computer all day and just like be typing a bunch of shit, numbers all day, like doing like a bunch of finance homework and stuff. And then just be like, I did not feel good after just doing
what just happened.
Like all that stuff I just did like had no impact on somebody's life. You know what I mean? Like all this finance
is that what you look for?
That's the thing. Like I'm trying to get impact and stuff. Yeah, I want to impact. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole reason why I'm living. You know what I mean? The impact on somebody's life to make it easier. And I feel like either the only way that I can do that is being a financial advisor, or I can go into like project management and like trying to find my own, and then do my own business. Hopefully this podcast fucking shoots the fuck up and I get a bunch of sponsorships and I can just do fucking podcasts and fucking talk to people all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would be the shit.
Perfect world.
Get hammered, get high.
Yeah. Like be one of those things where it's just, you're so open to kind of everything that comes on, people that come on. And you just kind of, you know what I think of too a lot is I think of like a High Maintenance, the show on HBO. I really like that show just because of how the rawness of it and like how real the show gets to how actual people are in the world, you know, like these, and they don't get like top rated actors and everything like that. They just kind of like tell it how it is. And so, if you haven't checked it out, I totally recommend High Maintenance on HBO, and just gives you, it's funny, it's realistic, but it's just about a weed dealer that goes around New York City and has a good time of hanging out with his clients or meeting new people every day. And so you like, it would be one of these instances where I literally was thinking of earlier where, you know, you have someone come in the door and we're doing these segments and stuff, and it's just like, yo, you're just part of it. So it's just like the part of the life and stuff.
Let's try to get somebody on here. Let's get Toby on here. I've been trying. So the thing is that I don't know if I can. I know there's a way to get the another screen onto my Premiere Pro. So I want to get somebody's face right here in this vicinity while I FaceTime them, but nobody ever answers like ready.
I see.
You know what I mean? So let's try to call Toby. See what he's up to.
That's so funny, yeah. We were talking about music though too before. That's so funny.
Toby.
Literally like.
All right, never mind. Later.
Little bitch.
Little pussy.
Toby, when you see this later, you're gonna regret hanging up. So.
Toby was the worst guest ever.
That's so, yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, Toby's cookie exchanges all the time though. But
so
music though.
So music.
Okay, yeah, we got on off of a major tangent here, but okay, so you were
what
telling.
What have you been into lately?
Oh my gosh, so late. Okay, so yeah, so skip the first album. We'll jump all to where we're at. So on Spotify, you guys can find me, C. Widmer, but I love making playlists. Everything.
Well, you have good playlists?
I have great playlists.
I follow Johnny's playlist.
I have a lot of good playlists. I have a lot of different eclectic. My taste is very eclectic.
Shout it out. C. Widmer.
Yeah, C. Widmer. You know, C underscore Widmer.
Okay.
And so out on Spotify and everything. Check me out.
C underscore WIDMER.
There it is, bro. So most call me Witty or Widmer, but the hoes call me Christian. So
ooh,
how it is, dude. They don't like that taste. So, but nonetheless, out on Spotify, yeah, I definitely find myself being a very eclectic type of listener. I love, like I said, growing up to Jack Johnson, growing up to like Revolution and reggae and
growing up in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, you know, you just get accustomed to all that stuff. And then when I came to, and then in high school too, I really found my passion for rap, and I was like, holy cow! And in college,
what do you listen to in high school?
In high school, I listened to.
What was your favorite artist? Just give me a couple.
Outkast. Yeah, because of my buddy Max.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Bombs over Baghdad. And the fast rap and all that following.
I fucking love Outkast.
Yeah, me
and Ivan love Outkast.
So good. And my buddy Max turned me on to them, and I had never heard that. And I'll always remember this. After getting out of church, like group one, like Wednesday night or something, we had like a youth group event going on. I was in the car with a bunch of I was a freshman or maybe sophomore, but I think I was freshman. No, I was definitely freshman because this guy, Cody Howen, was in the car next to me, and they put on "It Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube.
Ooh.
And it was my first time ever hearing that.
Yeah.
And they were singing
first time ever
hearing that.
After church,
ninth grade, or going into ninth grade, and they were all singing along to it, and I had no idea. And they asked me, like, dude, you never heard the song? I have no idea. And I was like, holy shit, this is dope. Like, this is so sick. And I went home and, I Biggie and Tupac, and then
The first time ever.
Yeah, like
being,
listen to more
involved in
people
that.
like that, and then it was NWA because of Ice Cube as well.
When was this?
This was freshman year of high school, going into freshman year of high school, because like I said, it was like kind of sheltered from all that other stuff. So like when I heard the rap, I was like, fuck, this is so sick.
That's so crazy.
So currently where I'm at now is oddly enough, I'm a huge fan of Southern hip hop. So I love
like Paul Wall.
No.
He's Southern hip hop. You can't say he can't.
Yeah.
You cannot say that Mike Jones and Paul Wall are part of the Southern
Okay, you're
rap.
right, but I did not that's not current, bro. What's the most recent song Sean Paul dropped?
Not Sean Paul. Paul Wall.
Oh, Paul Wall. I'm sorry. Okay. Either way, what's the most recent song of Paul Wall? Mike Jones too, bro. Either way.
Mike Jones has been such a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I'm just joking.
That's so funny. Yeah, I know. But
I'm just kidding.
when I
Paul Wall back up in this mix.
when I was saying when I was listening to Outkast, and then I started getting into UGK.
Yep.
And then it was transitioning into, who's this Travis Scott guy?
You know what's funny is that
who's this
it's
Lil Baby, and then who's Young Thug? Like who's Future?
It's funny because you say that you got into rap in like 9th grade. I was listening to like Tupac in like 6th grade. That's when I got into Tupac, and then like I got into like Mac Dre in like 7th grade.
Yeah, white guy right here, man.
Like
white.
Yeah, I literally listened to like.
That will not be listened to in this household.
Bay music, like San Francisco Bay music, at like 8th grade. Okay, 6th grade, like 6th grade was like 6th and 7th grade. I listened to Mac Dre and Andre Nicotina like religiously.
Okay, so Andre Nicotina was known for throwing shows down in Santa Barbara and everything, and so Andre Nicotina in I think 10th grade was like a big thing for us because we had gone to a concert. And one concert I didn't go to, but a buddy went to. Andre Nicotina was too coked out to perform, and he didn't come out on stage, dude. At Velvet Jones down in Santa Barbara on Lower State.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but I always remember like my first time listening to Smoked Open Rap and everything. I'm like, yo, this is a banger. This is a fucking great song. But I do recognize R.I.P. Mac Dre, but Mac Dre was a better artist from there and stuff. So
Andre, that album Andre and Andre. Have you heard it?
Amazing.
Yes. Okay.
Amazing. The Tale of Two Cities.
Yes. Yeah,
so bomb. Yo, if you haven't listened to that shit is hot as hell, yo.
Yeah, you have to.
Yo, I don't even fuck with NorCal like that, man. I don't even like
NorCal,
man.
Like
I don't
Bay Area music like that.
I've dated girls from NorCal, and it's just not like that.
It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Like E40 is like, okay, he's cool. Like, yeah. But SoCal rap, LA rap is way better.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you cannot disrespect Andre Nicotina. You cannot disrespect Mac Dre.
Yeah, more so Mac.
And E40, I guess, but at a certain extent, because his new E40 shit is not that good.
I never really fucked with him in the first place and stuff. But
tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
When to go.
Go.
Yeah, big old boy and stuff, just fucking rapping. So
what do you listen to now?
Now, Southern, like I was saying, so Southern rap, the Future,
the Lil Baby,
especially Young Thug. I love Young Thug.
Dub Baby, you listen to Dub Baby?
Yeah, he's all right. I feel like he's got a flow on his song.
I know you love Young Thug.
He's great, dude.
Thugger,
baby, Thugger. Yeah, I know. Drake, Travis, sure, whatever. They're all gimmicky and stuff, but Thug is like.
That's the OG.
I feel
he wears a skirt because he got that strap, son.
He's got the AK underneath, man. So he keeps it real like that. Same with Future because they stay low key and everything. And
Future's low key as fuck, but he's legit like OG. I legit think that Thugger and Future are one of my favorite rappers just because how low key they keep it. Yeah. And the same thing as like I don't even like Cardi.
It's not like a sellout vibe.
The thing is that I don't even like Cardi that much. The thing is that I don't like Cardi that much. And when I listen to Cardi, though, like I'm just like, I respect
You're vibing it.
I respect it. Because I respect him because of how low-key he keeps it.
Yeah.
And he's legit.
Rocky, too.
ASAP Rocky.
Did you hear the new 12 and Rocky or song Pissy Staircase?
No.
Great song.
I have not, honestly, since this semester.
I've been on music crazy.
I've been legit off this whole like last 4 months. Trippy, you know how much I love Trippy Red.
Yeah.
And I have not listened to Pegasus, his new album. I've not deep dived in it. I usually so the thing is I usually went to the gym and I usually just play a whole album while I'm working out.
Oh, okay.
Hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Did you know that Kodak dropped a new album?
I did not.
In jail.
I did not know that.
Bro, I'm telling you, when I keep up with music shit, dude.
So besides rap, what do you listen to right now?
Oh my gosh. So I've been on a 70s craze and everything, listening to a lot of 70s and 80s music. I got a couple playlists for that.
Who you listen to?
Oh, dude, Jerry Rafferty.
Jared Rafferty.
Jerry Rafferty, right down the line with a G. G-E-R. Right down the line. Yeah, somebody's there it is, yeah. Yeah, I was listening to them just all over the place. I have Spotify is really cool. They do this, if you guys obviously Spotify, they have this Discover Weekly playlist.
Yeah.
So, and it's just kind of catered to what you listen to and everything. So I find a lot of great music off of that, and it's pretty very eclectic as far as I like house as well. I got a couple of house songs I'd love to show you too.
I love house. I can fuck with house. Right?
I'm really all over the place when it comes to music. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it. So
you know me, I'm just I love reggae. Mm-hmm. Love reggae. Totally. I love everything from reggae to fucking reggae. A to Z reggae. Hit me with me. You'll literally see me on that desk over there Monday through fucking Saturday. Sundays even, sometimes Sunday. You'll see me at that desk on my fucking everything in the background, reggae or lo-fi. Lo-fi beats on YouTube.
I got it. So that falls into I have a song for you.
You can't play it right now, though. We can't play this shit live on YouTube.
What if I play it on my Spotify from my phone?
I can't. YouTube will take it off.
Oh, I see.
I'm not trying to get a strike. Too early in the podcast.
Yeah, I found a song. I listened to this song. I find I'll watch a show or a movie. Song will show up, and I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is this song? Let me play it. And I'll find it from Shazam, that app, or SoundHound and stuff. So
SoundHound?
Yeah.
I haven't heard those two together in such a long time.
I used to have SoundHound before I had Shazam.
I had Shazam before I had SoundHound.
Oh, now you're SoundHound?
I've had SoundHound. Well, Spotify.
You still do?
No. I had Shazam, and then I also had
SoundHound as well.
Oh, I see. Then I only have.
It's like the app that does the same thing, though.
And now I only have Snapchat.
Snapchat identify music?
Snapchat has Shazam.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just hold it.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I Shazam music all the time and stuff. I'll be watching a movie and I'll be like, oh shit, what is there to offer? So,
right. Cheers,
baby.
Hey, cheers to the Happier Club again.
All right, we're going in.
Shout out everybody.
I know. Yeah, music's good. You can tell a lot about a person by the music taste.
Honestly, you showed me Cronenbun.
Oh yeah. And that can transition into our next topic too because of Coachella and shit. Yeah. So
COVID has literally deleted Coachella.
Music festivals.
Let's see.
Deleted music festivals in general, but they are hoping for a 2021 return, which I honestly think realistically will be 2022 or 2021 in the October season.
The Weeknd has already confirmed the Super Bowl.
for Coachella weekend?
No, he confirmed the Super Bowl.
Who?
The Weeknd.
Oh, The Weeknd. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, you're actually talking The Weeknd, the artist.
Yeah, The
Yes.
Weeknd.
Yes, he's the live performer. Yeah.
Coachella 21 canceled. Coachella 2020 canceled. Let's see, 2021. Who's headlining? The thing is that who was headlining this year?
Frank Ocean.
Oh my God! Me and Rose were so stoked
Yeah.
because her bucket list is Frank Ocean.
So it's projected to do that, but
think about last year when when Coachella was like the first like gonorrhea like outbreak,
right?
And just sex. Think about the crowds. Who
Was it
knows
that
when
bad?
we're gonna go back into normal? Yeah, there was like a huge clap or like gonorrhea like outbreak. Did you go to Coachella last year?
There was it a 2018, 2019?
2019?
No, I didn't.
Oh, me and Johnny did.
Yeah. I forget the lineup
We got
and who it
hammered.
was and stuff, but
It was AG, Ariana Grande,
oh,
Tame Impala.
yeah, Tame Impala. Okay.
I saw Corona been there.
Yeah, that's where. Okay,
Billie
so that's where you
Eilish
saw.
was there. Billie
Yeah.
Eilish was there, which
Yeah.
is pretty sick.
And
Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino.
For the record, too, he said that Krongman was his favorite set, which he only went to because I told him, "Yo, there's this new band out there. There's this new band out there called Krongman. I was just turned on to because a friend of mine in Santa Barbara went to a concert where they were opening up for Steely Dan or something like that. Like they were opening up for them, and they were like, they heard this song. Play can you play People Every? Oh, we can't play music.
No, we can't.
I would say, okay, well, if you're listening, People Everywhere, that was my song that I fell in love with. And I showed Justin and showed everyone. And then Krongman just became a staple of the house. And then they got fucking huge.
They got huge.
Like, I honestly will say, like, before everyone else kind of got on their dick and everything, like, I was like, my buddy Noah was like, yo, you got to listen to these guys. These guys are opening up for someone. Like, they weren't even their own set yet. Like,
wow.
it was really tight to kind of go through it and listen to that and be like, oh my God, like, this is amazing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if something took off from here.
Yeah.
And so, but that's
Obviously,
I can't
got signed
believe
after
you
definitely
saw
got
them
Coachella.
live before
Which
I did.
is insanely intense.
Amazing. Yeah, she's
Smoked
so
a
hot.
fat ass joint. It was so badass.
It's just 3 people. It's 3 people.
Boy Pablo was my other favorite.
Oh, really?
From Swedish, I wanna say.
Boy
from Sweden.
Pablo.
From Sweden. He was from a project from Norwegian.
Chilean Norwegian singer songwriter. That is so contrasting. A Chilean Norwegian. That's like me being.
Boy Pablo was a pretty badass. They had like a
Well, I guess people are Asian American, so
like
it
look at
makes
him.
sense.
You know what I mean? Like
Handsome
He
young
was
fellow.
he was ready to get on stage of Coachella.
It kind of hit me. I'm honestly thankful for you too that you were like, yo, let's go on all these hikes. Like, let's go crush 10 miles.
Let's just do
the
it
peak.
tomorrow. Let's
hike.
do it.
Yeah, I'm down to go tomorrow morning.
Let's go on. Let's do it like a quick one.
Yeah, let's do a fun one. I'm down. I have my
We'll
shoes
just
in
go
my
to the
car.
beach. We'll just go to the beach.
Yeah, we need a fun one out there for sure.
We'll just go to Obi.
But yeah, it was definitely one of those things where it's like I need something to go on in my life where I'm legally allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Where I'm not gonna get arrested or frowned upon or shamed for doing this. So yeah, well, like for instance, I always think of a potato chip.
We'll take my dog
Yeah, please.
on a walk.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. There we go.
He'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, that'll be a
He'll
good
be
time.
fine. He'll be fine on a walk like somewhere different. Like that's the thing. We just can't take him out to like a bunch of like crazy spots.
Where he's gonna meet a lot of people and everything.
A bunch of dogs.
Kid,
and a
yeah,
bunch of dogs.
dogs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
On a
Call
concrete
him.
road.
concrete road. Well, what if it's in the desert Or I mean, in like the wilderness.
In the wilderness.
But no dogs. Like I pick him up and grab him from any dog that comes near.
Oh, he's a big dog now.
I know, right? How big? I haven't seen him, bro. He's
do you
literally
think
been
he is?
sheltered from me.
How much pounds do you think he weighs?
34.
What the fuck? He's like 25 pounds.
Okay, I'm not far off. I'm literally less than 9 pounds. 9 pounds.
He is 9 pounds. You just said 9 pounds exact.
No. I said 34.
You said 34. I said 25.
Yeah, that's not far off.
That's 9 pounds exact.
That's perfect.
Why are you holding the mic like this?
It feels good. I don't know. I love holding the mic like this. I don't know.
Like you're a stand-up comedian?
I honestly sometimes.
Say,
Like I am.
say a funny joke.
Why was 4 afraid to ask out 5?
Why?
He was too squared.
And everybody, that's the exclusive the Happier Club. Do you want to end it right now?
No? Keep going. We're just going to take a quick break right now. Okay, everyone.
All right.
We'll be right back.
YOLO.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, what the fuck is good? We're back.
We are motherfucking back.
Rose said, keep it at a lower level. So we got to keep it at a lower level.
We're going to keep it at a lower level, but we're going to try our hardest. And we're probably going to wrap up pretty soon, too.
Yeah,
so
one thing that I want to talk about before we get off is how have, like, and we talked about Coachella and stuff like that, but how has, like, not going to live shows affected you? Because I feel
not
like
so much.
it's really, like, I was like going to live shows and like I had so many comedy shows like lined up the year before COVID, and then like literally everything just like got demolished.
I feel like,
and I was so sad about it.
I feel like the potential of what it could be is there, but for what I felt, I didn't really feel all that much because I didn't really have everything lined up like that. I didn't have Coachella ready to go. I didn't have Outside Lands. I didn't have things, Vegas trips playing like that. It was just kind of me. I was like, I planned on working a lot. I was just going to kind of grind and everything. And so, I can understand though, like the defeat and like the depression, and everything people get from that. Cause I do too. Now with that being said, just like how Outside Lands released their 2021, lineup and everything, like that's insane. What a crazy lineup they have. And it's so good. And I can't wait to see what future residencies and other people host for theirs, because that's what it's going to be. And like it will come to an end, and we will find our ways back out to that. And I can't wait, but has it affected my life personally? Not as so much.
Yeah, not personally.
Only because I think we find other ways to outlet with hiking and being outside and being with friends. And
if anything, like outside, being outdoors and stuff makes me feel better. You know what I mean?
It's because it's not forced; it's a natural feeling.
But the
that we
thing
have.
is that we're coming into winter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? COVID winter is not what we're looking forward to.
I'm hoping people stay more cooped up at their own homes.
Are you serious? Because like I feel like that like people should be out more, because COVID is like a immune disease. You know what I mean? Like we should be outside as much as we can.
I mean, indoors as much as quarantine. Like the cold weather keeps people in their own homes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Is what I mean.
Like the excess.
Yeah.
But I think that
if people go out,
I think that everybody should be going out at least an hour or two a day.
Personally,
because like that's what I do. I like walk in the morning in the sun.
Yeah, take your dog out.
Sun.
Yeah, walk out.
Get as much sun as I can.
And
then at nighttime, like right before the sun sets, because of like daylight savings times, I like get out at least by like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Right.
And try to get some sun before, because I'm just cooped up inside all day.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody just needs to either wake up earlier and get some sun, and like make sure you guys get some sun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Straight
up.
It's
a huge deal.
Yeah.
Vitamin D is a huge deal in this COVID shit.
And like Dave Chappelle said,
I wish I watched that Dave Chappelle
I know,
shit.
right? If you can't wear your mask in public, if you're a poor white person and you wear your mask to the Klan rally, you should have no problem wearing it to the Walmart.
True.
So it's, wear your fucking mask.
You fucking Klan motherfuckers listening to
you
this show
dumb
right now.
cocksucking motherfuckers. If you're listening to this right now, I'm telling you right now to your motherfucking faces, if you don't wear your mask out in public and I know you, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. I'm going to tell you this right now. I know a guy who knows a guy who's got a buddy who does hits for a living in Mexico. Okay? And he'll come down and he'll tap on your window and he'll everything and he'll ask who you are, but he'll take you out. I'm telling you, put on your fucking mask. All right? Ain't no joke. All right? We had more cases rise today for COVID in the last fucking 134 days or something like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking wear your mask. All right?
We're going to take this fucking shot because of that.
Yeah, we're going to take a shot for COVID and what it's affecting because we're ending the show and everything.
We're in this shit.
We're in this. We're doing it together.
Oh, I can't even.
Tastes good. Tastes real good.
I wish I had a beer to drink this down, but I don't.
Here, have a sip of that. Okay. Yeah. No worries. But yeah, it's a crazy time. I hope everyone finds the things they do to keep them disciplined and keep them happy during this quarantine. And I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. There's some depression having to go on with this, not being able to do this stuff. I know personally, I miss playing rec leagues, like with my basketball boys, and like going out and doing that was keeping me entertained, keeping me going and stuff. Going to the gym. Shout out 24 Hour for staying open. I haven't hit them much recently, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back.
In San Diego, try to do the tier now. On San Diego, where all gyms are closed.
Yeah, OC doesn't give a fuck.
Answer.
Shout out little Chris. Shout out his dog River. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but
boy, obviously it's River.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gender neutral to me. So
he's with his girl.
He's with this girl.
He declined.
The same girl.
Yeah.
Homies. Shout out Chris.
Shout out little Chris.
Shout out Chris, fishing legend. So
he literally we talked shit to Nate.
Caught 0 fish.
We talked to shit to Nate because Nate's he's like, damn. He's like, you make Nate gets his reel wrapped or tied up by somebody else.
Oh, yeah, someone else do it for him. Interesting, Nate. Interesting
moment.
I'll take that down. So.
Is anything current going on in your life?
No, man. I'm working. I'm doing my thing. Snow season upon us. When I check back, I hope to have a video for you guys of me shredding in the winter POW. And I'll be a different age as well next time I'm on here and everything. But
what are you talking about? You'll probably be on here before December.
Back on it. Hopefully not. I hope to come back with stories to tell.
I hope that you come back on here every week. I hope that I'm trying to have every week crew. It's a happier club. I can't just be the only person in the club.
That's true. You're right. Okay.
Me and Finn.
I know, right?
Me and Finn.
It's not very happy. He seems
Finn
to be doing his own thing too.
He said, "What the fuck do you want, bitch?"
Yeah, he's fuck that. I ain't being a part of your dumb club.
Honestly, but
I will, and I'll FaceTime you when I have. Dude, how fun would that be if I had a FaceTime when I'm up on the mountain? You call me in.
That would be sick.
You call me in, and we screen record me on the mountain.
That would be sick.
How cool! That'd be dope.
Why don't we just do a fucking podcast on the mountain?
Let's do it.
I have the mics. I have the fucking equipment. Let's fucking go. Okay. Well, Christian, since this is the happier club, what makes you happy? What events have made you happy in the past, and what's gonna make you happy in the future? You know, what can we look out for the future of 2020 and 2021?
Honestly, what makes me happy, this
this may be a bit of a cliche answer, but I think honestly being with friends and being surrounded by people that I'm comfortable and I love hanging out with, that is my favorite part. I love that. Whether I'm here and, you know, whether I was back home in Santa Barbara with my boys and stuff, we like, for a quick example, like I was chilling in bed, hanging out, and they all texted me like, "Yo, we're having poker at our house. Like, come over, come on, dude. I want to see you." Like everything. I got out of bed, went over, changed because I knew I'd feel too much of a dick to just miss out on that. And that's just how I feel. It's like I can't miss out seeing my people and like hanging out with them and
just
stuff.
The homies.
So.
The homies,
and what I can't wait to look forward to is being able to go out and celebrate with everyone and being carefree and knowing that I'm not like, being an honest and person when I go out in public and just having that impact. Like we're not doing everything, or we're doing everything we can, and like everyone's good to go, whether we have the vaccine or not. When we have the vaccine.
Whenever.
Yeah, whenever we get that, the happiest part is going to be when they come through with all of that and we're stoked to go. We're 100% ready to be able to go back on the market, to go chase what we do. And, it's going to be a good time, dude. I have a lot of optimism for the future. I know things... things look grim right now, and or things have been grim, so it seems like things are going to work out like that. I have a lot of optimism for the future and what it's going to hold in store for us. So, you know, expect the next 3 years to be life-changing.
Honestly, for me and Widmer, I fucking love you, bro.
Fucking love you, man.
We are so hammered and we are going to bed.
100%. Thank you so much for tuning in, man.
This is the first Happier Club podcast where you will see two hammered individuals on this podcast.
Absolutely.
And we love you guys. Yeah. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in.